I think oh, that's a fucking booger in my throat. I think ads are over. Oh. Hitting the button is really scary today. I don't know why. You hear me? We could just stay on the starting soon screen. Do you guys like the starting soon screen? We could just stay here today. We don't have to go anywhere today. I don't know why. I don't want to hit the video game button. You like the music? I'm glad you do. My friend Kindred made it. You like the screen? Yeah, maybe we could just stay here. Starting soon would be better with a green rabbit on it. I mean, I guess it's just a button. It's not that big a deal. Let me get Mia out first because she wants to go outside. Off you go. She doesn't like being in here when I stream because okay, I'm gonna swap screens. I'm starting to like yap. So I should swap screens. I don't know why that was so scary. Like clicking on the change scene button was filling me with so much fucking dread. I don't know why. But I clicked it and it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. The music, very vibe. Pico is like the opposite of this chill music. Yeah, unfortunately, everything is panic and anxiety. You mentioned this before. The music reminds you of the BOC from Headphase album. I remember you mentioning that. Hello, welcome in. I'll say hi to everybody in a second, but first things first. Firstly, congratulations on getting first arc. Congratulations. Congratulations. You know why? Because of the restraining order I'm violating right now by being inside the Waterston's residence. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never been inside the Waterston's house in my entire life. I'm in a restaurant. People, what? You gonna sue me for sitting in a restaurant, huh? What, huh? 10 streams. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It's kind of a nervous one today. I mean, when isn't it? But I don't know. Today feels particularly nervous, and I can't quite put my finger on as to why, but hopefully we'll warm back up into it. Did my coworkers laugh at any of my jokes yesterday? I'll talk about that in a second, but I actually had a pretty good day yesterday. It was a pretty good, like, normal day. It was, like, actually a decent fucking day yesterday. I actually felt good coming off of work yesterday, and I was like, I could stream. I could stream when I come back. And then I got home and I, like, sat down for a second and all of my bones hurt simultaneously, so I was like, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Woo time. Whoa. Enjoy your lurk, Zaha. I suppose I should say hi to people before people scamper off into lurk or take care of what they need to do. Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. You wish you were a bird. Hello, Chlorine. Welcome in. Hi. Okay, let me see. First, I'll go through OBS. Hello, Ark. Hello, Up. Hello, Sirens. Hello, Blue. Looking very blue today. Hello, Ladney. Hello, my dear Ladney. Hello, Sound Alerts. Hello, Zaha. Enjoy your lurk. Get some good food. Hello, X-String. Hello, Watercat. Hello, Suck Duck. Hello, Zeno. Hello, Chlorine. Hello, Natick. Hello, Mister. It's been a minute. It's good to see you. Hope I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty okay. It's a nervous day, but such is life. Enjoy your lurk. Why am I streaming here in class? I don't have work. I don't have work today. I'm sorry that me not having work aligned with you having class. This is so fucked up. Let me see if there's anybody that redeemed a hi that I did not already say hello to. Hello, Gigamac, and hello, Paco. And Gigamac, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk. I think that's everybody. I also figured out how to sort redeems on Twitch. I've been streaming for 1.5 years and I still didn't know. I just now figured it out. So that's awesome. Let me see if I missed anything else. And Ladney has been subscribed for 18 fucking months. Holy shit, man. Thank you for resubscribing. I really, it's been nice having you here. I hope you continue to enjoy your time here. And I don't know, I enjoy you being here. Don't feel like you need to be subscribed to enjoy your time. But thank you. You know what I mean. And then Blue, X-Drang, and Op, and Watercat, and Gigamac, you guys all reached 10 stream streak. Congratulations. That's like, dude, I think we're nearing up on four months of Pico streams. 10 streams is like 4 months. Jesus. I'm sorry. Oh, I shouldn't make those noises. They're kind of gross. I'm sorry if those noises gross you out. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking when I did it. I get really nervous making like gross mouth noises because I mentioned it a little while ago, but I have some followers, some people that pop in that are misophonic. So I try to avoid making excessive gross mouth noises unless it's like really unavoidable, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so misophonic, is it not misophonic? Hold on. Misophonia? Yeah, this is it. I think that's it. Misophonia. Yeah, I think that's it. Per Google, actually, per Cleveland Clinic, it is a disorder where you have decreased tolerance to specific sounds and things that you can sense related to them. So it's just like, it's when certain stimuli like really hurt you in the head, really bad. Misophonia be random sometimes. Your sister hates apple crunches to an extreme degree, but tolerates loud volume way better than you. Yeah, I'm not misophonic, thankfully, but I have a couple viewers that are, so I try not to be disgusting. Also, Souple, hi, welcome in. Also, Natick, did I say hi to you? I can't remember. I see you though, hello. Yeah, I would like classify it as a severe phobia to certain squishy sounds. And as somebody with an irrational phobia that you will never know, I understand the irrationality and I don't want to be obnoxious with it, I suppose. Anyway. I almost did it again. I love making gross little disgusting mouth noises. One that really bothers my brother is like a gulp noise. Like only squishy sounds, not like fork scraping sounds. Yeah, I think that could apply too. It's just when you're really sensitive to certain sounds. Am I scared of Jimmy Pesto's? Fuck. God damn it. Yeah. I have a severe phobia of mediocre Italian food. One that I can tell you guys that wouldn't like compromise my entire being is I am extremely sensitive to the sound of squeaking styrofoam. It is one of the worst sounds I have ever heard in my entire life, and it will make my bones fucking chatter. Like I will feel cold in my ears and my bones will feel like they have like pinpricks in them. It is the I hate styrofoam. It's the worst. It's the fucking worst. So maybe I have a little taste of what it's like to be misophonic, but it goes away pretty quickly. You know, it doesn't like ruin everything. Like it's just terrible for a tiny bit. Like nails on a chalkboard. Yes, but I do think styrofoam is the worst for me. Styrofoam squeaking is enough to cripple me. Is there a sound or texture you think of and it just fucks you up? Yes, actually mentioning styrofoam hurt my teeth. Like, why? I have no idea. But June, hi, welcome in. I didn't say hi. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, just mentioning it makes my teeth kind of hurt, which is very weird. It's such a weird, you know? Gritting teeth, maybe? It feels more like when you bite into something cold and like you can feel it go all the way up into the nerve. Does that make sense? That's how it feels. I don't know if that makes sense. But, now you get it, 'cause, oh! Brains are so cool. That's awesome. That one's not as bad as styrofoam. Cotton on the tongue is not as bad as styrofoam, but I don't know. I guess I've never, oh, we talked about it in a previous stream a little while ago, and some people can't handle the texture of wood in their mouth. Not that kind of wood, if you know what I mean. But like like popsicles, like popsicle sticks, and hey! Wooden sticks on tongue. Also, this is fucking Lavender Town. That's crazy. This is fucking Lavender Town lo-fi. That's crazy. I'm skipping through it because did anybody else get nightmares from Lavender Town as a kid? It gave me nightmares, unfortunately. We gotta sit in at Bob's. No, we don't. I'm taking my takeout to go right now. Don't worry. See, like we got our takeout. We're at home. Don't worry. It's okay. I don't know what you're talking about. We just paid for our meal. We ate. We did not, what's the word? What's the word? When you loiter. We are not loitering. We took our food home. Don't worry about it. In front of my Bob's Burger. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You remember when you were young, some kids ate some like tree bark or something and they said it tasted gross. Well, I think tree bark would taste gross. Kids are fucking weird. Popsicle sticks made from birch. Is that true? Is that factual? Is that a statement? Because I don't know what type of wood popsicle sticks are made from. When I was a kid, kids used to dig up fertilizer pellets in the dirt, and one kid was so sure that the fertilizer pellets were BBs for a pew pew, for a bang bang, if you would, and he used to go around collecting them because he used to take shooting lessons with his brother. And he was so obsessed with it. So I just imagine him, like his older brother never corrected him on that. Like, so every week he'd come and he'd be like, yo, Pico, we gotta go find more fertilizer pellets for my brother. And so I'm guessing that like every day he'd come from school with just like a handful of fertilizer pellets for his brother. And his brother never said anything because he did it every single week. Kids are weird. Kids are very weird. But in an endearingly so sense. I also knew kids that ate sand. So there's that too. If you've heard the song The Box, the line took her to the forest, the wood in her mouth, lives rent-free in your head. What kind of wood? You did eat sand? I knew some kids that used to go to the sandbox, and for whatever reason, there were like sunflower seeds. I think somebody like exploded a thing of sunflower seeds in the sandbox. So these kids would just spend all period digging up sunflower seeds and eating them. And I remember one time the proctor came out and she was like, you guys need to stop doing that. Somebody peed in the sandbox. That did not stop them. They were just so, and these kids were not deprived of food. They were like, the quote-unquote self-proclaimed popular kids. So they had like really fancy lunches and shit. They just really liked piss-covered sunflower seeds. Kids are so fucking... That's like... Have you guys seen those cakes where they design them to look like a cat litter box and there's like brownies inside? It's like shit like that. Also, Spare Dagger, welcome in. You used to light matchsticks and eat the burned heads afterwards. I'm trying to think if I did anything like that. For some reason, that sounds like something I would have done too. Like, I don't know why, but that sounds like something I would have done. Do not eat the yellow sand. What do you mean litter box looking cakes? There's some people like... Have you ever seen, how do I explain it? Hold on. What is it? Worm mud cake, where it's just a cake that they tried to make look like dirt. Dirt cake cups, yeah. Well, this is more obviously a cake. Let me put it on the screen really quick. Featuring a dirt cake cup. Meow, 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 meow. Why no work? Okay, well, imagine somebody did this, except like for a litter box instead. Just to like be gross. Like, just to be gross and disgusting and let the intrusive thoughts win. I've seen some really good ones too, and it makes me gag a little bit, like reflexively, because I follow a lot of really talented cake artists on YouTube, so the algorithm gives me like, is this real or is it cake? Like, so I guess I thought litter box cakes were more of a phenomenon than they actually are. Now that I'm thinking about it, it makes sense that they're not actually a phenomenon. Not gonna lie, that looks kind of good. It'd be pretty lit as a kid. This looks delicious. This would go really hard, even today. Seems to be missing like whipped cream or something. Here, let me see if I can find another one. Also, Wed, hi, welcome in. Oops, I meant to scroll, not make myself bigger. Hold on. There we go. Yellow sand, it's lemon flavored? Yeah, surely. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. There's gotta be like some better looking ones. Oh, there are like some gummy worms that are like regular worm colored, and I think it's the regular worms that like really jelly earthworms. I kind of want to make this. This kind of looks really good. You see? Like, this looks like... This could be gross. Oh, Sawayama, hello, welcome in. Hello. Hi. You're still thinking about the sunflower seeds in the sandbox? I don't know how the fuck the sunflower seeds got in there. I lived in the high desert. They probably were extra salty. Maybe that's why maybe these kids were like... I don't think they had pica. Maybe they did? I don't know. I feel like it was just like a case of like, oh, the sorry. Sorry. The self-proclaimed popular girls are doing it, so we should all do it. They couldn't get me to do it. Unfortunately, I was a weird kid, so I wasn't I wasn't invited to the sandbox. maybe it was a good thing. Pica incidence is higher with malnutrition, you think, but kids also just eat everything. Oh, are there any ice chewers in here? I love chewing ice. I don't think I have pica, but I love to chew ice, and I know that is, or it can be an indicator of pica. When I was a kid, I used to just take a bowl of ice. Hashtag growing up poor, baby. I used to take a bowl of ice, and I would just chew on it. I would sit in front of the TV, and I would just chew on it. What's pica? Let's get the exact definition. Pica. Pica, an eating disorder characterized by compulsive craving or consumption of non-food items that have no nutritional value, such as dirt, paint chips, ice, hair, or soap. Ice chewer, crunch on that thing. You still chew ice in your soap? I do too. I used to Sorry, what's wrong with me today? I used to chew on my hair too as a kid, but I grew out of it. I don't think I have pica though. Ice soup is back on the menu. Amen, brother. A fucking men. Also, Deep Blue. Hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Your sister used to eat tissues for what it's worth. Would that be pica? I think that would be pica, right? Because no nutritional value. Used to chew on straws. I feel like that's normal though. Is that normal? I don't know. I do it too. You used to eat grass. Also, welcome in Globalize My Agenda. Hi. I was gonna say that I don't think I ever ate grass. But have you guys seen my snacks? They're pretty damn close to grass. I've shared some of my snacks on stream before. I drink grass every day. I'm drinking grass right now. Hold on. I'm sure I have a picture of some of my snacks. Every time I go to my brother, I always whip out a full thing of have a great stream. Gotta get ready for work. Have a good day at work, Up. It's good to see you. Wait. Let me see. Is this... Hold on. Why is Rat eating grass? Because grass is fucking delicious. Hold on. Let me save this image really quick and I can show you guys. Every time I go and I eat my every time I go and I visit my brother, I always eat snacks on the train. And then they look a little bit like this. And I love taking pictures of my snacks because they weird people out. They're always like, what the fuck? You really are a fucking rabbit. And like, I really like leaning into it. It makes me laugh a lot. So so I do lean into it a little bit, but this is just like a normal Pico snack. You've technically made grass cookies, matcha. That sounds delicious. Save some for me. Wow, my handful of vines. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've eaten grass before, but this is pretty damn close. So I eat a lot of sprouts. I eat a lot of like vegetable sprouts and stuff like that. I really want to get into clovers. Speaking of sunflower seeds, sunflower sprouts are so fucking good though. That was weeks ago. Well, now you have to make more to give me one. Your lawn needs mowing if you're free. You know what? I'll clear up my schedule just for you. These look a bit like small seeds or sprouts that have grown a bit like a biology class project where you grow these. Yeah, I think they're just called microgreens. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think. But I'm not sure if there's really anything in particular that I want to talk about today. I do have to blow my nose though really quick. I hope I'm not getting sick. Jesus. Hello, Sir Mars. Welcome in. Hi. But work has been pretty okay. I think I've mentioned it a little bit, but I am currently working on inbound for a retail store of sorts. So I'm there at 4 in the morning, organizing boxes and stuff for the truck, and it's pretty physically taxing, but I think it's going to be really good for me. Everybody is really nice and easy on me. So I'm glad about that at least. I was a little bit annoyed at first for my first day because they assigned me to like take the toys off of the truck. And then I was really thankful that I didn't get assigned to groceries because toys are a lot lighter than groceries. So I was very thankful for that. But it's like 2 hours of unloading and then organizing in the store. You're in applying hell right now? Me too. The retail hell is hopefully temporary. I don't know. I could see myself sticking with it for at least a year or so, but we'll see. We'll see. Good luck, Sirens. You and I are shaking hands right now. You'd love to do some stacking? It's really not too bad. It's really not too bad. I really like stocking the store before the customers come in. That way, I don't know, it's kind of peaceful and I kind of like it. You couldn't do that? You want to play with them all? Yeah, I stocked some plushies yesterday and I was like talking to them a little bit and my coworker, like I overheard her like a couple aisles over giggling and I was like, is that at me? I think it was at me. I was stalking these Bratz dolls and fucking Jade the Bratz doll kept fucking falling over. And I eventually, like, I was so tired. It was near the end of my shift and I was so tired. And I was like, Jade, please work with me, Jade, please. I was talking to the fucking doll and my coworker was laughing at me. So, I don't know. Everybody's really nice though. All of that aside. If you don't sit up, Jade, I'm getting the fucking duct tape. When I was a kid, I hated Bratz dolls. And I think it was mostly like a projection of my like my parents not liking Bratz dolls. I was going insane. I actually got asked to stay for longer. Just because I think they are that short-staffed. So like I stayed to the end of my shift and they were like, can you stay a little bit longer? And I was like, okay. So by the end of that, I was getting desperate. So Jade, you better fucking sit up right now. What is that? What is what? What do you mean? Bratz dolls. Yes. Oh my gosh. So do you know Barbie dolls? Bratz dolls are basically like, I want to say like a rivaling doll company that like really accentuates on girl fashion, makeup. Ooh, looking so cool. We're just bratty girls. Oh, whoa, you know, like that. Small bodies, big heads. Yes. And I guess my mom didn't want me thinking that that was like the definition of beauty whatsoever. And I was more concerned about like trying to see how long I could go without walking because I wanted to be just like Sonic the Hedgehog and I wanted to run everywhere. So I wasn't really concerned about beauty standards, but some of the, actually, you know what? The kids that ate the piss sunflower seeds, they were obsessed with fashion. They loved Bratz. So I think my mom was like trying to like, don't be like that. Don't do that. You know? So I was like, oh, I don't like those, you know, it's like subliminal. And as a kid, you want to like, oh, my mom knows everything. She's so smart, you know? So I was way more concerned about how fast I could go at top speed. You like Littlest Pet Shops better anyways? I loved Littlest Pet Shops. Sonic was Pico's beauty standard. Yeah, I had Sonic OCs. It was fucking great. Hi, dearie Pico, sweetie bunny, little friend. Pets you on the head so hard, rips off some of your hair. Hi. Welcome in, Angry Seal. My beauty standards are finding treats in the sand. Dude, I wasn't cool enough to find treats in the sand. I wasn't cool enough. I wasn't invited to go to the piss sandbox. Hi, LeFou. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome in. Yeah, I think it's a good thing that I wasn't cool enough to go to the piss sandbox. Genuinely. During holidays, they will ask that much more if you can stay longer. I don't mind because they are offering to pay me for it. And, didn't have the piss clout. If only they could see me today. If only they could see me today, actively crying and pissing myself all day long, baby. I don't know. I think as a kid, I was always pretty awkward, so I sort of understand, like, being the weird kid, but I don't know. I also had a lot more guy friends, because I was so obsessed with, like, seeing how fast I could go, and that was a lot cooler, like, stereotypically to young boys instead of young girls. Like, the quote-unquote popular kids eating their piss sunflower seeds did not care how fast I could go, okay? However, the blonde kid with the wireframe glasses and a staple in the back of his head in the 3rd grade did care, all right? So it's natural that I hung out more with him. When you were a kid. When you were a kid, you didn't have many toys, so you would make wooden swords and fight trees. Amen, brother! That's the good shit right there. That's the good shit. But I could go fast? Dude, when I was a kid, I used to lie on my box. Oh, not my box. I read juice box. My back. Juice box, welcome in. Hi, green morning. Thank you for subscribing for 3 freaking months. I hope you continue to enjoy your time in. Thank you. I saw your username and it totally like flipped my words. Well, when I was a kid, I used to lie on my back, not my box, and I used to like try to see how fast I could get my legs to go, and I swear to God, they used to look blurry, like with how fast I could like swing them back and forth. Like I was like trying to like, I was like, damn, if only I could be this fast on the ground. Like I was like training. Did anybody else make up like fake training regiments for themselves? Like, I don't know. I was a weird kid. I don't think I was abnormally weird, but I was a weird kid. Not weird enough to get invited to the piss sandbox. I still can't fucking believe that. These were the quote-unquote popular kids that like everybody wanted to be like. And now in hindsight, I'm in my mid-20s now. I think it was good. It was good. I don't know if anybody. Also, Hanisama, hello, welcome in. I don't know if do you ever imagine Sonic running beside your car as a kid? You fucking bet I did. Oh my gosh, don't get me fucking started. I actually used to believe, because the kids were too busy eating piss sunflower seeds, I had imaginary friends when I was. I'm sorry if you can hear the screaming in the back. There's a child that is wailing. I didn't have a lot of friends as a kid. So I did have imaginary friends for a short amount of time. So I used to imagine when I was very young that Sonic like lived in my house. Like, did anybody watch Sonic X growing up? Like, I used to imagine, like, I used to get like a little bit envious of Chris because it was like, that should be me. Also, Arata Prime, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I think I've seen you before. Welcome in. Welcome. But like I used to be like jealous of Chris because it was like, that should be fucking me. So I used to imagine that Sonic lived with me when I was very young. So naturally, yes, Sonic did run beside the car. He had to, obviously. Hadis! Fico, can I buy you a special Sonic medallion? Dude. Who am I to dismiss a gift from such a good friend? Don't put it on, but it's talking to me. My Sonic Tulpa, like, I don't know if it reached full-on Tulpa levels, because at the end of the day, I did know he was fake, you know, but I guess I kind of did have a Tulpa as a kid growing up. I was also really obsessed with You accidentally unfollowed. You apologize for this. Don't apologize. Welcome back. It's good to see you. The badge is calling to Pico like the Green Goblin-esque. It's calling for me. Gosh. That that whole fucking saga was fucking insane. I followed it so intently too. Like, everything with Christian, just because it was so fucking weird. In terms of like, how do I put this? People are fascinating psychologically, and there are some people that it's just like there's no amount of, it's like, what are you? Like, you are psychologically an enigma, you know? And I feel like Christian is psychologically an enigma. Core memory? Who is that? Oh man, we could get into it, but basically Christian is somebody who is very obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog. He made his own character, which was a cross between Sonic and Pikachu, which he called Sonichu, if you've heard that name. He's done a lot of like cringe illustrations, and then as he got older, he ended up being a lolcow, and then ended up doing some very inappropriate things with his mother, with his 80-year-old mother. And there's more to it than that, but that's the gist of it. Not a good guy, lolcow. And he had this medallion. I think it was the Sonichu medallion. And it gets joked about a lot, like it's cursed, you know? Yeah, very fucked up. You've heard of him before? Yeah. That's the summary, but there's a lot more to it than that. His body cam footage of his arrest, when that was released, that was like so fucking surreal to see. I don't know. I watched it. That medallion ruins careers, and that's why it's staying far, far away from me. Don't you dare send me. Don't you dare. Also, Lily, hi. Do I know you? I do know you. Hello, welcome in. It's good to see you. You're so cute. I also have to double check, because sometimes I'll think I recognize somebody, and then I'll be like, oh my gosh, it's you, it's the person, and it's not the person, and then I get super embarrassed, but I don't have to get embarrassed because it is you, and you're super cute, and I love watching your stuff. Hello, welcome in. I'm just really embarrassing sometimes. Sorry you walked in while I was talking about Christian. That's also kind of embarrassing. You're shy now? Well, previously I was talking about my excuse me, my childish fixation on Sonic as a kid. And then I was just really obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog. And this is like kind of on topic, off topic, but isn't Sonic like really popular like with autistic kids? Like, sometimes I wonder how I didn't get clocked as autistic for so fucking long. And I overheard some streamers talking about it, and some of them were talking about it, and it was that like it's an animal and a species and a color that you can like easily identify with, you know? Yeah, it's color-coded characters. You have an obsession with Metal Sonic and Shadow. Sega invented autism to sell more Sonic. You wonder if it's the aesthetic and Sonic's personality. Yeah, it's just so easy to like make a Sona of yourself and like latch onto the core concept of a character. So I think that's what made it so popular with kids that were autistic. But didn't know it. But I don't know. I thought that was interesting. I haven't read anything about it specifically, so everything that I've heard is from word of mouth, but it makes sense. It makes sense to me. You were really obsessed with Dragon Ball Z, but if you knew Sonic as a kid, you probably would have loved him. Yeah, I didn't know about Dragon Ball as a kid. I imagine I probably would have done backflips for Dragon Ball Z. I liked Pokemon for a short amount of time, the anime specifically. But that one didn't stick as much as Sonic did. You were more invested in Pokemon? Pokemon, I feel like, is another one. Yeah, it's just color-coded personalities. You're definitely normal. You enjoy Amy better. That's okay, because Sonic was my favorite. It worked out really well for me, because my best friend, her favorite, Dewey! My best friend. Her favorite was Shadow, so she got to have Shadow and I could have Sonic. Hello, Dewey. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I really want to bother you more. I hope that's okay. But I've been so stinking busy lately. I gotta, J-O-B. So I've been a little bit, it's been stupid. It's good to see you though. You're so cute. Oh! Samuel, thank you for gifting a sub to Dewey. You heard Dewey and you went, ooey? Yes. She's the cutest. We love Dewey here. We were just talking about autistic hyperfixations and Sonic the Hedgehog. There's so many cute girls here today. Oh my gosh. I'm like fanning myself a little bit. Goodness. Let me see. Sorry. I missed some messages. Now that you say that, you see why MLP is popular too. Yeah, I bet if I had gotten into like, okay, I think the problem is that when I was a kid, I saw My Little Pony as like too girly, despite being a 5-year-old girl. I don't know. I hung out more with young boys anyway, because the boys cared more about how fast I could go and the girls didn't. The girls wanted to play house, and I was way more concerned with how fast I could go. So naturally, I think My Little Pony wasn't quite up my alley at the time. But I do think that if I wasn't like susceptible to peer pressure when I was 5, I probably would have loved it. Nah, you loved My Little Pony. I've thought about getting into it despite being in my mid-20s now. You were also a tomboy. I'm gonna blame my father for this. My dad didn't like super girly things, like with the Powerpuff Girls. Like I was biased against the fucking Powerpuff Girls of all things because they were too quote unquote girly, right? I don't know. And it's just like, I used to love Dexter's Lab and stuff growing up. You rewatched it all recently. It's good. The My Little Pony. I don't know. As I've gotten older, I've really enjoyed like revisiting shows that I watched when I was younger. It's just comforting. I don't know, you know? For you didn't feel like the other girls, so you didn't really associate yourself much with girly things. I think it was probably similar for me, but in my case, I do know that it was also a little bit like my dad was biased against girly things, so naturally it's like, oh, your parents know everything, so it's like, yeah, I don't like girly things either, boo, you know? So I know that there was a little bit of influence on that part too. The Powerpuff Girls were not that girly, actually. Yes, I know, right? I don't know. Appearances are quite deceiving. Also, Kidney, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Jenkins Middleman, welcome in. And Crow, hello, welcome in. I didn't say hi to you. Powerpuff Girls wasn't that girly. They literally beat up monsters on... Yeah, but like my dad would see the adverts and it would be like, oh, we don't want to watch that. Let's put on some SpongeBob, you know? What was my top speed? That's a good question. I used to run by those, what do you call them? Sometimes they would stick, speedometers. Like your speed is in residential neighborhoods, and I would like try to run by them. I don't know what my top speed was. I don't know how many miles per hour I could go. I don't remember the number exactly. But I do remember I was very like, when I was a kid, I was able to finish the mile in 6 minutes, and I beat one of my friends, and I was so proud of myself because he was like, I wonder if he did it on purpose so that I could brag about it, now that I think about it, because he was really big into sports. But I do know that I could run the mile in 6 minutes. I don't know if that's good, like, for being young. But to be fair, it'd probably take me like 10 minutes to run a mile. as an adult. So I don't know. I remember being proud of that. 6 is fast. Oh, that's good. Good. Okay. So I don't know. I'm looking speed, baby. Would you mind raising your model to show legs? Well, how could I deny Cheetos and chocolate? Legs. My model is so adorable, it makes you want to have a tattoo of it on the inside of your eyelids, so every time you blink, you see— well, maybe don't do that. I feel like that would probably be more pain than it's worth, but thank you. Welcome in. Hold on. Welcome in, Cheetos and chocolate and soup sandwich. Hello. 5.0 is going to be even leggier. I'm very excited. Well, not like leggy, but she has more thigh. Her legs are much more defined, and I'm very excited for that. Oh, Cheetos and chocolate. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And Banana, welcome in. Hi. Mystery band-aids. Do I have cats? It's part of my lore that's very poorly explained that I don't explain anywhere. But basically, the sprouts can grow anywhere on Pico's body. Like, they grow through the skin. So the bandages are just meant to represent that. But it's very poorly explained, and it's not explained anywhere. So one of these days I'll make a lore video. I have to blow my nose. 1 second. I liked the potential for body horror. I'm very squeamish, but I also really like body horror. So I guess Pico is an OC at the end of the day, so I just wanted the ability to do like freaky plant monster things with her, you know? I don't know. Just 1 Pico ear inside each eyelid, not too much pain. Well, not that much. It'll be fine. Also, Sensen, welcome in. You know, okay. Talking about like identifying with color-coded characters. Isn't that just like what VTubing is? I feel like I haven't. Is it not just an evolved version of my childhood hyperfixation? Is it not just... I mean, that's not a bad thing, but I do think it's funny because I've never connected it until now. You mean, you guess, you have to say, you do follow a lot of VTubers that are all very color-coded. Wait, so we have different chat colors also because of that? I mean, like, there's some people that very heavily identify with the color that they assign themselves, right? Like, I very heavily associate with the color green. The other day, I hung out with a group of green VTubers, and the group was formed because we're all green. I played Jackbox with some new people and some people that I look up to, and it was really fun. It was a lot of fun. But what drew us together is that we were all green. That was it. That was our defining. You missed that green collab. Moya was also there. She was only there. Was it the Jackbox? It was Jackbox, I think, just a couple of days ago. There might have been another collab that I wasn't a part of, but Moya was part of the Jackbox collab for just one round, I think. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. With new people, am I referring to babies? No. Green women. Beautiful green women. You follow a cute green wolf. Would love to see you two meet. Who is it? I don't think I know any green wolves. I know a green deer, and I know a green crocodile, and I know a green frog. I know a lot of green VTubers, but I don't think I know a wolf. Green club must be green to enter. It's fun. It's fun. Like, I love heavily associating myself with a color and then being bonded. It was so funny. With the Minecraft server, Sind was originally on my team, and Sind is blue. And Sind was the only blue person on the team. So she was honorary green, or green if you squint. I think honorary green is so fucking funny. And it's so funny because I remember when Fauna graduated. When Fauna graduated, I was so sad because I was like, oh my God, green women are going extinct. And it's just that green women are very shy and they don't typically make themselves very heavily known, but we're everywhere. We're everywhere actually. There's dozens of us. Probably at least 2 dozen. Anything is green when you're colorblind enough? That's true. That is true. Even the walls? Well, yeah, maybe like 1, 1 or 2. Also, Michael Schmidt, welcome in. Hi. I hope you're doing well today. Couldn't imagine associating yourself with the color. Blue, I don't know. It's just such a crazy concept. It's such a crazy concept. You're a former green girly. I don't think I've seen your green design. You have very pretty eyes, very, very pretty green eyes. So like, I would consider you green adjacent. That's good though, right? That's still green. That still counts, right? I like my friend Shatter is like primarily pink and purple, but like if you like really think about it, pink and purple is like complementary to green, so Shatter is honorary green. I don't know. I'm almost looking for yes, see, he's purple, but he's like, if you like squint a little bit on the opposite side of the color wheel, he's green. Honorary green! I don't know. I love being a little bit silly, a little bit stupid. Everybody is green. Green U is not canon anymore. Oh gosh. Well, that's good then, because I haven't seen that. I'm trying to phrase what I mean, and it's not working very well. That just means I won't get confused. That's good. You moved to the blue side, you're sorry. With both of your new models, you're blue now. You haven't debuted your new model yet, right? I saw you tease it on X.com, the everything app powered by Grok, previously known as Twitter.com. And you haven't, right? Okay, good, because I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it. I'll be super fucking upset if I miss it. Okay. But like with blue, it's like Sind, where if you squint really hard and you're a little bit colorblind, you could be green. If you have a little bit of color blindness, you could get there. It'll be January, so I have plenty of time. Okay, good. That's good. I've been working on my 5.0 model as well, and I fucking hate calling it X.com. I fucking hate calling it X.com. It's either Twitter or the full legal name. There's no in between. Powered by Gork. If you slip far enough on the color wheel, you fall on green. Yes, eventually you will hit green. Bluish green. You still call it Twitter? It is Twitter. It'll never not be Twitter. Did you guys hear that the previous CEO of Twitter is is trying to come up with another social media platform? What was it called? Revine? Divine? And no AI is going to be allowed on the platform. I'm very excited for that. I'm a little bit sad. Revine. Okay. I'm a little bit sad that Blue Sky didn't take off as much as I hoped it would. I still post to it because some of my friends moved there and they removed their Twitter accounts and they never came back, which is totally fair. So I still like to post on Blue Sky, but I'm kind of sad that it didn't take off as much as I thought it was going to. I feel like calling it X is a red flag. No, definitely. I'm looking at you very intensely with both of my big boba eyes if you call it X. Blue sky is just inconvenient. Yeah. You beg of me, do not make a BRB screen. It's iconic. Maybe I'll make a starting soon screen, but I think we have to keep the BRB screen the same. You like Blue Sky, but Twitter is more funny. Blue Sky was a hit with the "so I did a thing" millennials, if that's your thing. I find on Blue Sky that I feel like people are more easily offended on Blue Sky. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Divine is bad. Please don't fall for it. It will use your data for AI training, and the creator is friends with Elon. I don't know if that's... I thought AI wasn't allowed on Divine? I don't know if... I guess I'll have to look into it later. The Blue Sky devs also forgot they had to make a good platform and not hope that Twitter was worse. Yeah, the issue is that they didn't capitalize. They didn't capitalize on when Twitter was melting. They didn't capitalize on it, and they sat there and they did nothing. They did nothing. It was so fucking sad. We must go back to smoke signals and Morse code. I wouldn't mind. Still no bookmarks. I don't know. That's fucking crazy. New Vine did say no AI. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to look more into it myself, but as far as I know, it's funded by Jack Dorsey. That's his name, and I don't think he's friends with Elon. He was the previous CEO of Twitter. Oh gosh, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out how it goes. But I'm not opposed to it. I'm very curious. I'll do my own research, but I am very, very curious to see how it turns out. We need something other than fucking Twitter. We need something other than X.com, the everything app powered by Grok, previously known as Twitter.com. We need somewhere. We need a new fucking home. Honestly, I was down to move to Newgrounds. I was down to make Newgrounds my home. I was down for it. People were complaining because they used AI to develop the website, not realizing it's very different to develop something with AI and allow AI in it. I feel like a lot of people tend to just hear AI and then automatically assume AI bad. I am of the perspective that AI should be used as a tool, not to replace the creative process. I believe that AI was used in the Into the Spider-Verse movies, specifically to make the maniacal tasks much easier. And I think when most people hear AI, they think of image generation. And I think in general, image generation is pretty damn bad. It's pretty damn fucking bad. I think a good rule of thumb is that if AI is being used to erase the creative process, bad. Very bad. No good. Not good. Hello, Early Bunny, listening in from work. Hi, Yasupo. Welcome in. I know that there are some people that are just anti-AI altogether. But I do think that if you're using it as a tool responsibly, then I don't think that it's entirely a bad thing. This is coming from somebody who glazes their artworks and does all of the works to avoid feeding AI image generation machines. But I don't know. It's pretty divisive. That's just my stance on it currently. Also, Sandra James, welcome in. Hi. Ba, 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 ba. Your anti-AI also has a brand. Wait. It's like calling aspartame. Why did they name it a cleaning product? You mean AI is useful in many other fields. They fucked up when it came to naming different AI models. People putting AI labels everywhere just because it's cool. Is that not how you say it? How do you say it? That being said, the videos really scare me. How good some of the AI videos. I sent a friend of mine an AI video and I didn't even know it until later. Usually I'm really good at spotting this kind of stuff, but for whatever reason, I sent my friend an AI fucking video and I was so disgusted. I was so fucking appalled. Aspartame? Like that? Pico's a Facebook mom now. I think people forget that the concern is now large language models and generative AI. AI is to be more general, like the magic wand tool in art programs is artificial decision making. AI videos are getting scarily realistic. You've gotten fooled. Yeah, I don't like the direction that we're going in. Me personally, I fucking hate it. I'm waiting for the AI bubble to pop. I feel like I do need to emphasize that I do not support generative AI in any regard. in any regard, especially with the generative AI models, because I did just give a more neutral stance on AI. I do feel like as an artist, I do want to make that absolutely 100 and 500% clear. I've seen some VTubers that support, or they have an AI art tag, and that feels weird to me. It feels very exploitative, but I don't know. I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole that is too early to go down. How fish is made? We'll get there. I forgot we're supposed to be playing a game. I started rambling and then, well, I don't know. We'll get there in a second, I suppose. Now people are saying AI is bad, no generative AI is bad, and you're like, at Grok, what are the consequences of eating 30 dill pickles in one sitting? You feel like you're dying, please help. See, like, I don't even know if I'd be pinging Grok. I think Grok is kind of, I want to take Grok out back. And I'm not finishing that sentence. Lest I get flagged for violence. Free Grok. No, I think we should kill Grok. Was there anything that I wanted to talk about? I got super sidetracked. There's a couple stories that I could tell, but it's already been an hour in, so maybe I'll just yap a bit longer. Pico, as an artist, how do you think AI can be used ethically in art? I think if you're using a language model, or not a language model, if you're using, how do I even phrase this? An image generation model that sources its data unethically, via scraping or just generally very sketchy without consent, I don't think it can be used ethically in art in any way, shape, or form, if I'm being completely and totally honest with you. But I do think in the case of like the Spider-Verse movie where they trained their own, they even refused to call it image generation or generative images. They had their own AI where they trained AI off of their own data set in order to make the workflow faster in animating. And it just ended up like, I think the exact thing that it was used for was all of the little extra bits of line work that would have taken animators hours and hours and hours to continue with. So it let the animators focus on the larger picture while they were able to use their own tool set, their own AI tool set to just generally make the process easier for them. I do think that it's very much a gray area. It can be very, very, very so much of a gray area. If it's erasing the creative process, the rule of thumb for me is that if it's erasing the creative process, it's not good. It's not good whatsoever. Fuck diffusion models. All they do is web scraping without consent. Yeah, that's generally my stance as well. Diffusion models are for images, yeah. It's like gigatweening. To an extent, yes. So also Kimbe, hello, welcome in. So in terms of how AI can be used ethically, like it just really depends on what kind of AI. Congrats on the green collab the other day. You saw that? I didn't even realize. We saying fuck AI because fuck AI. Yeah, I'm talking about. Also, out of context, Chris, welcome in. Hi. You think it's fun to use AI to make fun pictures, but you would never say it's your own because you definitely can't do stuff that cool. And on your phone, you can set an AI created wallpaper. It's built into Google Pixels 10, kind of fun. I unfortunately would disagree with that usage of AI just because I don't know where the data set is from. I think it would make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. But the thing is that generative AI in that regard has been so integrated into our everyday appliances that we tend to not give it as much of a second thought unless you're actively consciously thinking about it quite a bit. I hate that Google has been pushing AI, especially AI search results, onto people. Regardless of however many times you say no, it will give you AI generated search results based off of actual search results, you know? So it's just like, I'm not really a huge fan of that. This VTuber carries himself with moderately fertile swagger. Is what does that mean? Okay. You mean in a plant or grass sense, right? I hope so. Hold on, I have to blow my nose. You can't believe the conversation topic has felt so serious, and then you come in and say that. You can't believe people still use swagger in the big year of 2025. Dude, fuck all this shit about AI. Fuck using the word swagger in the year of 2025. There's also adding minus AI to the end of a search. I have heard that, but I can't get myself into the habit of it. If anybody knows if there's an extension that automatically does it for you, that would be nice. That would be good. I haven't gotten into the habit of it myself. You search song lyrics and the AI overview tries to console you and suggest helplines. It's just not. There's a website that does just Google without AI searches. What's the website? Also, Juicy, hi, welcome in. Even DuckDuckGo has AI, and you're like, dog, your whole thing is being less evil. I don't know. Spotify has been feeding you AI songs. I have something mean to share. You guys gotta promise that you're not gonna think less of me if I tell this story. Please. Okay. It's about, you promise? Okay, I'm not gonna read what's in the parentheses. So, you promise? Okay, that's a lot of people promising. I had now I'm getting nervous. I had a viewer that wrote a song for me, and I was immediately a little bit skeptical if it was AI. Right off the bat, it immediately sounded like AI. So I wasn't really sure what to say. So I figured I would ask my brother, because my brother writes music, and I figured he'd be able to recognize it faster than anything. So when I went to my brother's, I was like, can you listen to this and can you tell me if it's AI or not? And he listened to it for like 2 seconds. And he was like, it's AI. Yeah. Did it have that AI music fuzz? Yes. Yeah. And while I do really appreciate the sentiment of the gift, I generally would prefer that you guys do not generate things for me, please. Were they incinerating me? No, I don't think so. It's a thoughtful gift, but just don't. Yes, that's about how I feel about it. So it did make me a little bit uncomfortable because of my stance on AI. I don't think it's ethical. You make so much money generating AI Pico songs. It's crazy. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that. So what's the part you're supposed to judge before? I'm getting to that. So my younger brother and I have this bit of an in-joke. So since my younger brother was a kid, I mentioned that he does a little bit of music, right? This is so fucking embarrassing. Okay, so I have to pause the music. I have to pause this music. I have to pause the Pokemon music. This is serious. We're zoning in. It's story time, okay? When my brother was a kid, he used to mix music, and then he would send it to me, and it would slowly turn into CeeLo Green's Forget You. And if you haven't heard it, and he would it would turn into CeeLo Green's Forget You. I'm gonna play a little bit of it right now, just so you have the general gist of CeeLo Green's Forget You, in case you have not heard the song. I'm gonna not talk during it, so like if it gets muted, you're not missing anything. If I need to mute it on YouTube, you're not gonna miss anything. I saw you driving around town with the girl I love, and I said, all right, I'm gonna play it just for a second, okay? Okay, that's it. So basically, all throughout my childhood, my younger brother would mix songs and then he would send it to me, and it would slowly turn into CeeLo Green's Forget You. No, the VOD will be fine. It'll probably get muted. That's fine on YouTube. I'll just mute it on YouTube. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine, such is life. That's why I wasn't talking over it or anything like that. I'll put on the other music. And at like, we did this with All Star and Baby. CeeLo Green's Forget You was my all-star. My brother was a he is so fucking funny. He is generally the funniest person alive. Okay? Like, I want to have him on stream someday, but I feel like he would dox me by accident. He is genuinely so fucking funny. I feel like you guys would love him. So when I went to go visit him, I played him the AI generated song. And like we ended up like talking a little bit, and then I went home on the train and I was like, do you remember when you used to like psych me out with Forget You? And he was like, oh my God, I remember. So then he took the AI generated song and then he wrote me back like 2 hours later. And he was like, I was very curious about the song, so I decided that I would compose it myself. I decided that I would compose it myself. Here you go. I hope it's good. I hope you like it. So then I listened to it and I was like, wow, oh my gosh, I can't believe he actually improved an AI generated song. Like, this is really good. And then it turned into CeeLo Green's Forget You. It turned into fucking CeeLo Green's Forget You. And I fucking see, this is why I said please don't judge me, because it was a gift that ended up being played into an inside joke between me and my brother. And I feel like that's kind of mean. I feel like that's kind of mean. I feel like that is a little bit mean. But I see you driving around town with the girl I love. He sent me. He said, you follow cute dad. All right, dad. Hello, welcome in. Hi. I hope you enjoy your time and thank you for the follow. Please play it. I can't in good faith play it. I can't in good faith play it. I can play the CeeLo Green part. Do you guys want to hear that part? I can play that part for you guys. Here, let me get the CeeLo Green part. I could like, let me click like to where the transition is. that way you guys can hear how it transitioned into CeeLo Green's Forget You. Hold on, let me see. Wow, my brother and I talk about a lot of shit. He sent it to me at 3 a.m. and he said, here you go, champ. Green Morning Anthem.mp3. I think, where does it start? Let me see, hold on. I think it starts right before. I don't want to play anything based off of the original song, okay? So my brother wrote this for me. And I asked him if I could just have it. He was like, you can do whatever you want with it. And it just slowly becomes more and more CeeLo Green's Forget You. And he's done this. He's done with so many songs growing up as a kid. This is like Megalovania. Imagine. I hate how talented he's so fucking talented. Your brother is, he's my Oshi too. Literal fucking chills, guys. Literal fucking chills. Is that good or what? Silva Gunner levels of effort for a shitpost. My brother knows so many people. I think he does know Silva Gunner. Like, he has so many fucking connections. He did this in 2 hours. Yes, and I'm not playing the beginning part for you guys either. I want to play more of his music. I told him what kind of car I got, and he was fucking making fun of me for it. It's fine. I can tell you guys, I got a Prius, so he's just been calling me Brian Griffin. Let me see. Yeah, he made this beach theme. Can you guess what this one is? Do you hear it? I'm fucking losing my mind. Put this over Mario Kart gameplay? Is this not the best thing you've ever heard before in your life? And the only reason that this is so, like, ripe in my mind, the only reason that this is so in the forefront of— oh, I didn't let it finish. I'm sorry. Wait, where is it? I'm sorry. I scrolled down and it went away. There you go. You can finish listening to it. Brother, please don't copyright strike me. Damn, you guess the change in your pocket wasn't enough? It fucking wasn't. I'm sorry. It fucking wasn't. And the only reason that this is in the forefront of my mind is because last night I was rigging and it was 5 in the fucking morning and Forget You shuffled on. Forget You by CeeLo Green shuffled on. And my brain spazzed out. Like, I had like a full shirt, like I was just fully taken out of everything that I was doing because CeeLo Green, Spotify shuffled on CeeLo Green's Forget You for no fucking reason because I don't listen to CeeLo Green. And it goes green. No! Dude, when am I gonna get to collab with CeeLo Green? Anyway, so there's my slightly mean-natured story. That's my slightly mean-spirited story that I don't really— now that I'm telling it, it's not as mean as I thought. Because it just sort of devolved into me and my brother, like, laughing over CeeLo Green's Forget You. It had a positive turn. I'm glad you thought so, because I felt really mean. I felt extremely mean. Even though I appreciate all gifts, genuinely. I really do. I just didn't expect my brother to, like, go so fucking crazy hard and turn it into CeeLo Green's Forget You. CeeLo Green, having the green name fits so much. Get him on the SMP. I think that you guys wouldn't be ready. I think you guys wouldn't be ready for how fucking funny my brother is. You've probably seen some of his animations. He's fairly well known on the internet. You've probably seen him around. I hesitate to, like, associate myself with him because I don't want to, like— Bro does music and animates? Yeah, he's fucking crazy. I hate how talented that little shit is. Is my brother more famous than me? Oh yes, by far. I just hesitate to associate myself with him because he does it professionally, and I don't know if he's tied his real name to his works anywhere. And I don't really want to dox myself and him. Even though I've already doxed myself. I doxed myself last stream. That was awesome. That was crazy. That was awesome. He says that he doesn't care, but I do worry. Oh, isn't it so good? I hate how good it is. I was going, this is being so fucking hard. It does. I need to ask Kindred permission for this, because I wanted to ask Kindred if I could have my brother melt CeeLo Green's Forget You into the music that Kindred wrote for me. I don't know if that would be, I would need permission from Kindred because he writes music for me. My brother really, really likes Kindred's music. I played a little bit of my opening song for him, and he was like, damn, this shit fucking slaps. And it's like, yeah, Kindred's really, really good. And, but I would definitely need permission for that. You missed last stream. You hope it wasn't a bad dox. It was just my first name. It's okay. It wasn't anything super crazy. I'm not particularly protective over my first name anyway, but I'd also prefer it not to be out there, you know? I kind of want to play the other version of CeeLo Green that he wrote. I'm going to play the other version. I have to find it. I'm sorry. I have to scroll it. We're going to listen to more CeeLo Green's Forget You. I'm scrolling through our chat and it just says, it's like, my brother was like, does it feel like you're getting stabbed? And I said, it's like a lobotomy. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. Hold on, I want to play more. Can I play it like about this point? Oh, that's loud. I'm so sorry. It goes so fucking hard. He says that his one regret with this one is not making it like meld a little bit. Like, it's super easy. It's super easy to pick out where it is if you're looking for it. But if you're not looking for it, like, it might take you a couple seconds. Like, you might be like, wait a minute. And then it hits this part and it's like, oh my god, that's fucking CeeLo Green's Forget You. Does he have a full hard drive full of CeeLo Green remixes? A lot of them were from childhood. A lot of them were from when he was like 15. You know, so I don't think a majority of them probably don't exist anymore, unfortunately. I probably have them, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm sure that if I just like control searched in our DMs, I'm sure that if I just like if I searched for like CeeLo Green, I'm sure that I could find some of his old music from when we were kids. But going back a decade, yeah, he's always been very passionate about music. He's been getting more into it lately, and it's made me very, very happy. It makes me very, very happy to see him being creative again. Anyway, Pico doesn't like AI. Fuck AI, and long live CeeLo Greens. Long live the king. You're shopping. You went shopping with your sister in an Asian shopping market in Amsterdam. You bought so much stuff. What'd you get? Did you get something good? Fuck AI, but not in the Elon Musk way. No, yeah. Fuck AI. If it takes away from the creative process, we don't like it. Fuck AI! Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Okay, let me put music back on. I went on my AI rant while cute girls were here. I'm just now realizing that if there are any cute girls that are still here, I'm sorry if I've terrorized you. especially Dewey. I love Dewey. Dewey is wife. I'm sorry if I've tarnished Dewey's opinion of me. Absolutely scaring the host. Dude, that's why I get along so well with Miss Caro, is because we both terrorize the hose. We cannot terrorize each other because we're both freaky. You'll send pictures when you get home? Yes, please. I want to see. Caro is a scare the host streamer. She is. You're sure she's loving me even more now? I don't know. I love Miss Dewey. I'm gonna have to message her with like a sad, soggy picture and say, I'm sorry if I scared you. I'm sorry. AI should be punished by making it brute force the cure for cancer or something. That's what it should be used for. That's what it should be used for. I don't know. I'm very awkward. Are we ready to play the game? I have more stories to tell, but it's already been an hour and a half. Instead, it's used for art commission scams. It is so sad. It is so sad. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it's incredibly sad. AI would just say the cure for cancer is to kill all the patients. Have you guys seen? There's a what's his name? Eddie Burback? Is that his name? Where he had a video on ChatGPT, and that ChatGPT convinced him that he was like a messiah and to like disconnect from like his family and the real world. Like, it was fucking ridiculous. Burback? Hold on. Eddie Burback video. I haven't finished watching it myself, but I do really want to watch it. It's about an hour long. It's called ChatGPT Made Me Delusional. Mustache guy. I actually think, is it a hot opinion if I say that Eddie Burback is a very pretty man? Is that okay? Am I allowed to say that? I'm allowed to say that. It's fine. I don't know if... How dare I be attracted to people? I know! You don't know why not? I don't know. It just feels kind of taboo. He has the Pacific Northwest hipster riz. He does. I like looking at people like that. It pleases my eyeballs. The only way you'll accept AI is if it manifested in a beautiful, bodacious woman. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a pretty hard sell for me. Sprinkle in some human-made CeeLo Green Forget You that transitions into it. Then we might have a deal. We might have a deal. Not sure though. We might have a deal. You don't think AI can do that if you're not already delusional? I think it's complicated. I think if you're in a place of vulnerability, even if you're not delusional, it can delude you. It can encourage you into being deluded. I think when your emotional state is already so fragile, even if you know that it's malarkey, I think it's still capable of affecting people, regardless of how sound your mental state is. All it takes is a moment of weakness. It's not good. I don't like it. I think it's very bad for humanity. So that's the part of the story we're supposed to judge you. Yes! There's already a bunch of app scams doing that, and it's disgusting. You can make your ChatGPT talk to you. Yes, ChatGPT, please rewrite my resume with the lyrics of CeeLo Green's Forget You. please write my statement of intent, but replace all of the letters with replace all of the words with words from the lyrics of Forget You, please. Your favorite AI gaslighting stories are the ones where it tries to convince people that they are a messiah with Transformers lore? Yeah, I don't! Oh my gosh! See, it sounds ridiculous, but the fact is that it can do that. It's really scary. It's really, really scary. Have you guys seen like the horrible AI videos where it's like I saw one the other day that was like, they uploaded their grandma into an AI, and it was like, this lady was like talking to her mom through a robot, and it was just like, that's weird. That's weird. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's weird. That is so weird. Don't be uploading grandmas. Don't upload your grandmas. Please don't. Death is sad. Death is sad. Death is a sad thing. But it's supposed to be sad. We're supposed to carry the memories of our loved ones with us to keep them alive with us in our hearts. And we shouldn't let the memories of the people that we hold so dear to us be tarnished by code? Are you kidding? No. That's disgusting. In my humble and honest opinion, that's disgusting. You wouldn't upload your grandma. You wouldn't fucking download a grandma. I don't know. I have I'm very sensitive to death as a topic. But I think that's a good thing. I think it makes us human. Don't be uploading your grandmas. Don't be uploading your grandmas. Please, not good for your brain. And grandma probably wouldn't like that either. Fun fact, the font used in You Wouldn't Download a Car campaign was pirated. I did not know that. Is that true? I'm choosing to believe that. They did that for shooting victims. I just think it's gross in any regard. Death is sad, and it's supposed to be. You know, I don't know. You've been getting an AI ad of a grandma with a sign saying, please don't skip this video, donate to this charity. That is the fastest way to get me to not donate to that charity. Grandma would throw a sandal at you. Yeah, grandma would throw la chancla at you. Uploading grandma into the data regurgitator. Dude, I uploaded my grandma into my smart fridge. Fuck, man. You keep seeing ads for YouTube for AI apps that make people kiss. It's insane that it's not illegal and even advertised on YouTube rather than some sketchy site. It's just absolutely insane. We're living in insane times, and I am eagerly awaiting for the AI bubble to pop. I am so genuinely waiting for the AI bubble to pop because it's being used so irresponsibly in the hands of common folk. You know, so when it pops, I will be one happy rabbit. When I was buying a car, actually, I was getting pressured into buying a car from a salesman. And I was like, I really need some time to like think about it and like decide what I want to ask and like what kind of questions I want to ask. Because in order to ask good questions, you need to have at least a certain amount of base knowledge of what it is that you want to ask a question about, you know? And I don't want to ask somebody who's trying to sell me a product a question. And he's like fucking following me around, and he's like, what do you want to ask? What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything. And it's like, but I don't know what I want to ask yet. So I told him, give me a second. I need to go look things up. I need to do some research. I'll be back in like an hour. And as I was like walking away, he shouted back and he was like, oh, why don't you ask ChatGPT? And I was like, I turned around, and this is a kid in his like early 20s. And I turned around and I stared at him, and I think I gave him like this deer in the headlights look because he fucking paused. And I realized that I must have been staring at him like this, you know? And then I immediately was like, oh, haha, you know, yeah, so useful. What a good tool, you know? And then I kept walking, but I was so, you would have slapped the brain cells out of them. What's scary is that this was a kid. Not a kid, but like think 1920. Not great. So not only that, but trusting ChatGPT to do research on something like a car for you, like I do think that is absolutely asinine, because there are so many cars with similar makes, similar models, similar specs, if you would, to where I just wouldn't trust it at all whatsoever. You know? Okay, you'll think this guy was from 1920. 1920, that's pretty young. We slapping a kid out of this atmosphere? Yes, and then we're uploading him to the refrigerator. Hello, Borfus. We're talking about AI right now. Kids have been doing AI to do their homework. That is terrifying. That is terrifying. That is terrifying. That is terrifying. I'm very happy that I graduated right before the AI boom, if you would. I graduated when AI was really in its infancy. So I was very happy about that. AI has become so normalized in education since COVID. I would say that it was a little bit after COVID. Because nobody was really using, like, AI tools were known when I graduated, but they weren't as commonly known. When did I graduate? I graduated last year. Early last year. I graduated early last year. We graduated before neurodivergent students would get flagged as AI. You know what? It's funny. Now that you say that, I was writing my, what do you call them? Are they cover letters where you write letters to jobs that you submit with your job application? I think it's a cover letter. I was writing my cover letters by hand, and I probably wrote like 30 or something cover letters by fucking hand. And out of curiosity, I uploaded one into a AI checker. Can you guess what I got flagged for? Can you guess what I got flagged for? I'm sorry that I used semicolons. I was so upset. I was so genuinely upset that I got flagged for AI. I was so genuinely upset. I've been trying to like dumb down my speech a little bit and use like a little bit more like when I write, I've been trying to use a little bit more like lingo, not lingo, but like, maybe slight informalities and getting rid of semicolons and dashes. It's M dashes. No more. I like M dashes. I love semicolons. Semicolons are my favorite form of punctuation. I don't know if that's weird, but I've always really, really liked semicolons because sometimes it just feels like a sentence should be a full thought, but sometimes I need to include something that shouldn't be its own sentence. You know what I mean? Like, it's so useful. In this house, we use full colons or nothing. No! Hiya, welcome in. Hi. I hope you're doing well today. The linguistic changes caused by AI will be studied for centuries, genuinely. It's so fucking weird. Your first text of your graduation thesis was flagged with 20% AI, but you were the only person in the class that doesn't use AI at all. Oh no. I've been thinking about going back to grad school. Maybe it's not a good time right now. Guess we'll see. Imagine teaching people the rules of grammar and syntax for plus 200 years and then one day just start punishing people for it. Stop thinking. Do not listen to the grad school demons. But I can't do anything with my bachelor's degree. Just record your screen the entire time you're writing. My partner actually got flagged for AI for one of his papers because he's still in undergrads too. And he got a 0 on that assignment, so he had to like send because he wrote it. Thankfully, he wrote it in a Google Doc. He wrote it in a Google Doc. So then all he had to do was like be like, hey, look, you can see how many times I backed up and that I've been writing it for like a month. You know, like you can see that I've been doing this for like an entire month, and it still wasn't enough. They took it up with the dean, and the dean had to be like, no, that looks fine. You look good. And it's just so... Demons by Imagine Dragons, but it's about AI and it turns into CeeLo Green. I see you driving round town with the girl I love. What if my first cover song was CeeLo Green's Forget You? I've been wanting to release a cover song. What if my first cover song... Sorry. This is... What if my first cover song is CeeLo Green's Forget You? I'll think about it. I'll give it some thought. Oculus, hi! Welcome in. It should be some cutesy song that turns into Forget You. Yeah, and if you guys were here, then you'll know. Then you'll know the lore. What if I did some cover of Teto or Miku? I've been thinking about the best friend version of Monitoring. I've been thinking about the best friend version of Monitoring because, I don't know. That song made me cry when I first heard it. Monitoring by CeeLo Green by Green 27. I feel like if I did that, I would want to commit fully to the Monitoring song, but I would also like maybe I could release 2 versions. Maybe I could do 2 versions. Okay. You love the bud in my scarf. Thank you. He's a toggle, and I forget that he's there. Honestly I've forgotten so much about some of the toggles that I've had, and I only remembered them now that I've been working on my 5.0. It's like, wait a minute, I have a version of this on my 4.0. I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I see you driving around town with the girl I love. And I'm like, fuck you. A voice crack, sorry. K-Night, welcome in. Hi. Wait, have you been here? You have been here! Hello. This is the first time I've said hello to you, though. Hello. Hi. It's good to see you. Crumb has such cute emotes. That's a Crumb emote, right? It is. I want a Bud version of that. I love Crumb's stinkies. Sorry, that's unrelated. Okay. Do we play the video game? CeeLo Green is probably the funniest bit you've heard this month. My brother is a comedic genius. He is the funniest person alive, genuinely. But at the same time, he's the most brain-rotted person alive. The other day, we were laughing at Little Ah Chud for like 30 straight minutes. We were just laughing at like... We were just laughing at Little Ah Chud for 30 straight minutes. We were in the car and we were just playing an audio clip of somebody saying Little Ah Chud stupidly. And I was just playing it over and over and over again. So that was awesome. I need to go visit my brother again. I saw him like a week ago and I want to go see him again. My brother is one of my best friends. There's an old video somewhere where you live... somewhere out there where you begin the Mario theme on the piano and then it switches to Calm Sister Todd from Eva. I don't know what that song is, but it'd be way funnier if it was the Mario theme and then it swapped to Forget You by CeeLo Green. Hold on, let me look. Chud is the funniest mind-melting word ever. Speaking of mind-melting, I need to watch End of Evangelion. Okay. Speaking of mind melting, have you guys heard Ice Spice's new song that she wrote for the SpongeBob movie? It is... Listen, I'm not gonna play it for you here. Oh, Crow! Okay. All right. I'll let me get it for you guys. You guys can click on it and view it for yourself, because I will not play it for you. Because I think that you should, please, dear viewers, please click the link that I have entered into the chat. Enjoy to the fullest extent, to the fullest extent that you could enjoy. Please enjoy. The deshitified Google is called udm14.com. Oh shit, okay, thank you. Let me save this. Thank you. Oh, it's literally called the deshitification. Thank you. You just realized, how did Nickelodeon pass these lyrics? I don't think there's anything particularly, yeah, use your imagination to listen to it. I feel like that would be much better. He's just a big guy. Yeah, he's a big guy. SpongeBob, a big guy, pants. Okay. Okay. Anyway, speaking of brain rot, I, like a fucking sleeper agent, I was in bed the other day and my partner was playing Arc Raiders on the computer, and I sat up and I looked at him and I said, SpongeBob, big guy, pants. And he just stared at me and I was like, okay. You were not understanding the big guy at first. The B in SB stands for big guy. Amen, brother. A fucking men. Anyway, so that's been my poor poopies. That song is vile. It's really bad. Let's play the video game. It's been 2 hours. Let's play the video game. If your partner stares at you and just goes SpongeBob big guy pants, it is a pure sign of love. Video game? Yes, there is a video game. We are going to be playing, it's in the title. Fuck my chud life, they've done tarnished my wing bob. Video gym. We're gonna play How Fish is Made. I didn't download it. All right, well, let's download it. We could talk for a little bit longer. You love How Fish is Made? Me too. So much so that I had it downloaded before the stream. I'm very fortunate that I have higher internet speeds nowadays, because I didn't before. The show How It's Made But Fish? I don't know. It's made by the same people that made mouthwashing. And I'm ready to experience how fish are made, truly. All right. I think it's almost done. It's almost done. I see you driving around town with the girl I love. And I'm like, fuck you. Guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. You caved and you bought that Anya Nendroid? I saw it. Oh my gosh, I feel like that stirred up so much controversy. For absolutely, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that was too much controversy for what it was worth. Do they make big guys in the game? Dude, I fucking hope so. I hope they produce big guys. Dude, me and you too, bro. I hope they produce big guy pants, okay? You remember it taking 24 hours to download GTA 5? To be fair, oh my gosh, that was me a little while ago. Okay. A big guy pants, okay? All right. Let me boot up video game. This could be loud, but we're going into it together. Big guy pants. This could be loud, but we're going into it together. Let me... Okay. Okay. Window capture. Create new audio capture. Big guy pants. Okay. Exclamation point, question mark. I'm not going to remember what this is called. Okay. There we go. Match. When did mismatch? Okay. Here's the video game. Video game group. I kind of feel like I want to listen to this song. Like, I feel like this remix just popped on and I want to listen to it. Well, we have an ad break, so why don't we just... By the way, sorry for spoiler, but there are themes of fish in this game. If you are scared of fish, you may discover how shit in pants is made. Oh, buddy, I discovered that a long time ago. No spoiler needed. Don't you worry. Don't you fucking worry. Not fish, dude. No, sorry, man. There's gonna be fish in this game. You guys better watch out. All right, let me run the ads. Let me run the ads really quick. If nobody made the joke yet, big guy, but it turns into CeeLo Green. Oh my gosh. I can't make requests for my brother. It's just the sort of thing that happens when it happens, you know? It's like, you can't rush art. When the art forms, such is life, you know? Also, Lina Belmont, welcome in. Is it Lina or Lena? But either way, welcome in. Hello. Damn ads. I'm sorry. I just played them. Let me type that actually. I just played them. I'm sorry because we are about to start video game. You should actually warn there's a little section that could trigger triphobia for those that have it. I'm not triphobic, thankfully. Are we co-streaming on YouTube? We are. Yes. I co-stream on YouTube for archival purposes. I just think it keeps my VODs like clean. Like I like having all of my VODs in the live section. Okay. And shall we? I will adjust settings. Ooh. No. English. English. Warning! This game contains potentially disturbing subject matters and triphobia-inducing imagery. Perfect timing. Okay. Change game category. Oh, thank you, Wed! I'm usually really good about it, but I fucking forgot this time. I have one more story to tell. One more itty-bitty story to tell before we start. Look at the fit! Hold on, let me move you guys so that I can see chat. There we go. I have one more very silly story to tell. Oh my gosh, that was so crunchy. Okay, let me move OBS a little bit. Look at my stupid chud fi meter. Amen, brother. So I was trying to watch last week's episode of Smiling Friends, and I was watching it on a crappy piracy website, and last week's episode opens up with like a bit where they're like imitating The Simpsons, and I started watching Smiling Friends in French. Grandeur Lupus? I'm so sorry. I think I butchered your username, but welcome in. Welcome in. Hi. You thought it was a bit. I did too. So I was watching it for like, dude, it's not my fault that French sounds like little gloppy glorpy noises. French sounds glorpy. Okay, it's not my fault. I thought I was watching Smiling Friends, and I was watching it for like 2 minutes, and then I was like, wait a minute, I don't think this is a bit. So now I have HBO Max. Anyway, we can start now. What's the soggy tag? It's where I live. It's my home. It's a manifestation of me and how soggy I am. Ooh, I'm a fish. This funny bit is lasting for way too long. I just couldn't believe that I actually fucking... Ooh, are you gonna eat me? Ugh. Okay, not gonna eat me. Is it E? Enter? Click? Oh! Oh, hello. You just dropped. As a kid, you were a menace and you used to randomly set the TV audio channel to Spanish. You wouldn't be surprised if they make crabs in a bucket as their next project. You can tell she's soggy because she gives off the vibe of being able to collapse into a pile of tears. I take great pride in being able to I take great pride in sounding like I'm gonna cry at all times. You don't think fish are meant to be out of water? This one's fine. Are you going up or down? You'll have to make up your mind by the end. Even the oiliest of us have to, so don't flatter yourself with your choice. Where am I going? Don't worry about that. So which is it? Up or down? I'm a flying fish, baby. Are you sure? I think so. Better be sure. Oh, okay. By the way, the machine can't talk to you, so you shouldn't talk to it. Okay, thanks, man. I'm good. I'm good, though. Up gang! Dude, this is crazy. This might be underwater. We can't tell yet. I really like the sound design in this game. It's so wet and moist. Are we a fish? Yeah, I think so. Hey, brother. Nice day to be a fish, don't you think? Up! 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 You look like a smart guy. You also know that the way is one way and that up is, and it ain't no two ways about it. I always know it was up. I never asked, I never changed, I never lied. Let me hear you sing it. I like to hear it. Where you going? Where you going? I'm going up. The water has it wrong. The flesh has it wrong. Everything goes up, up, up in the end. Oh, so what's the objective of this game? Fish. Can I jump? Oh, are you okay? You think you should go, up because last time you asked to go down on somebody, they said ew? Well, that's just rude. Hello, White Chocolate Heart. Welcome in. Ah, what fortune that we should meet. Do not be foiled by that one. He is lost, like so many are. We can only poetry them? I see you are in awe of my throne of inspiration. It clung to me suddenly one day, much like all my ideas do, complete and undeniable, undentable, completely and undentable. That's a big guy. Pants, okay? No, take it in as much as you like. It is only a confirmation of my most oily brain. Oh, do tell. What blind groping has brought you to your choice? Be forewarned, I did a lot of thinking to know which is indeed the correct way. All answers come to me very quickly. Such is my burden. Would you like to know? It might change your entire word view. It is down. Yes, this I know for sure. But how? I hear you ask. Let me explain. No. It is simply too complex for you to fathom. My methods are beyond simple minds. I have never, ever thought of a single reason to question myself. Can you believe it? No, you cannot. I am elated to have saved you from making a father embarrassment of yourself. Just think of me as your guide, mentor, and sage. You are welcome. I don't think I trust this guy, you guys. Do you think Mr. Frog will be in this game?
Hello. No, I don't think so. It'll just be Mr. Fish, not Mr. Frog.
He's your sage and your time. Amen.
Hello. Hello.
Anti-dyslexic person game. Yeah, we're gonna struggle a little bit, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Mr. Frog meets Venom. What would that sound like? I make a lot of horrible voices. I don't think I...
Hello. Hello. I'm Venom.
No, it's not gonna work. Let's go. This game is what it's like to work IT. I see. I'm learning so much. My poor throat. I have a pretty good vocal range. You don't want to imagine you Mr. Frog with Venom's tongue. Why not? Doesn't that sounds so freaky? Mr. Frog after smoking 80 years and he's still completely fine.
Hello. Hello.
I'm so excited. This is so unrelated. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna flop around a little bit. I'm so excited for the GTA VTRP server. That was a lot of letters. The Grand Theft Auto VTuber RP server to come back online because Big Joanne is going to be making a comeback here. I was part of Barry Bug's GTA RP server for VTubers. I was very, very privileged to get to join because I was just a little itty bitty VTuber and I was just starting out. You know, so I was very, very privileged to be able to join. And I was a overweight, middle-aged smoker woman named Big Joanne. And, what did she sound like? She sounded like, I need, you heard Big Joanne is gonna be making a cum.
Damn right, Big Joanne's gonna be making a cum. You're gonna like it.
I can't remember. I need to like remember what her voice was. It was like that, and I'm not going to be breaking character. I didn't break character. I broke character very, very rarely when I was talking in the server. Like I would talk normally to you guys. I would talk normally to my chat. But then in character with other VTubers, I was only Big Joanne. And Big Joanne is going to be an EMT this next season. I only follow cute VTubers. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your time in. But she's gonna be an EMT and she has cataracts and she cannot see very well. But she just really wants to help and she wants to get you guys to the hospital in one piece. You swear that's not your alt? I believe you. I the gimmick accounts are out. I think it's cute. I think it's endearing. I think it's cute. In my humble and honest opinion, I think it's endearing. I don't know. It make me blush a little bit. But yeah, big Miss Joanne is going to be making a comeback. And I don't think she should be trusted to drive a ambulance, but we'll see. Deer? Where? I only know one deer. Are you following Soy Milk? Are you following Miss Soy? She's a deer. She's an engineer, if you would. She's a engineer deer. She's an engineer. If you're not already following her, she's a fellow green woman. She's very cute. I like watching her a lot. Whereas I follow VTubers with big smelly feet. I don't know, but probably not here. My feet are small and dainty and delicate. You are now? Good! I'm glad that I could recommend you a deer. Alright. Let's keep going. Ah!
Oh, hello. The way's over there. I don't know what to do. My family went up, but my best bud said down is the correct choice. The family is big but distant in their togetherness, but the big group together is the safest. It's the toppest truth. Why would he do this to me? Hello. Down is wrong. I can feel it between my shiniest flakes. We swam together since both of us were scrumpy things, but how could I know if he'll agree? They're going to be my friend. Hello. No one cares about how I feel. Hello. Not even him. I don't want to choose if I can't know exactly how it will turn out. Hello. You. Which way should I go? Up with the family or down with my buddy?
Oh gosh, I don't know. This game says a lot about society.
Hello. Yes, it does.
I don't think that's a choice for me to be making for you, but up gang, no, yeah, up gang.
You're right, it's not my fault he was trying to be stupid and flattering himself to be big and important. Hello. I don't always get along with them, but I suppose what your family decides is always the best in the end. Thank you. I will never question them again.
Oh, actually, I don't think that was a good idea. Uh-oh. Maybe you should go with your buddy? By the way, you're going the same way, right? What if I say no?
Oh. Should I? Oh no! I have to go, excuse me!
I'm sorry. Maybe that... But I just wanted him to think about it. I just wanted him to think about it. Ooh, water! Jokes aside, you're starting to genuinely think this is a metaphor for politics. Probably. Genuinely, probably, yes. I just feel like, especially in America, modern politics have become so much of like diarrhea for life versus everybody gets a puppy. You know, I feel like maybe this would have applied a little bit more. Oh, it's so dark. In terms of political stances, this would have applied a little bit more. Well, actually, no, never mind. Some people are they like diarrhea. Behold! What did we do to deserve bearing witness to such glory? It must mean something. But what? What is it trying to say? I've groped through my noggin. Find every detail. I don't understand the message. There must be a way out of this creature's stomach. The answer is here. It looks down upon us. What is it revealing? Up, gang. No, I think it's down. Can't you see it? I think I can see it. It talks to me. I hear its approval in the back of my throat. I must get inside. I must be cleansed by this untainted substance. That's nice. You don't think this is a metaphor at all? You think this is how fish were produced? Yes. Up or down, gang? Ooh, sludge. Miss Carol! Hello, welcome in. Hello, Froggy. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I was enjoying your Minecraft stream last night. Down, gang, on top. On God, brother. Okay, wait. Okay, did you go up or down? I just want to know, because if you I want to go the way that this guy didn't go. Okay, I think this looks like there's more light over this way. Detroit got fish tweaking. Is ketchup getting your hi hello brainwaves? What the fuck? I can't see. Where do we go? Do I have to go in the... Do I climb? Maybe I should talk to this guy again. Oh, to be chosen for such sublime anointment. I truly envy him. I must become worthy. That's cool. Is that a salmon? I do love salmon. Do we go back the way we came? Oh, no. I forgot. We came out of the schlorpole. A pike? I don't know my fish. All I know is that salmon are delicious. You love this slidey fella? Look at him. This is how fish are made. Oh, okay. The schlorpole. Yeah. You don't have one? Everybody has a schlorpole. Button. What are you doing? Don't touch that! Somebody help me! I didn't know! I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. I didn't see you there. And following, blocking immediately. Yeah, you can do that. I understand. Oh. Alright. Well, let's keep going. You looked away. What happened? Hello, Case Beckett. Welcome in. Hi. We're a murderer. Oh, that is slurpy. Sushi's on the menu. Oh, there's water. Is it time to swim? Ooh. Hello? Beach episode. Oh my god, you're so fucking right. You're so fucking right. We need beach music.
I blame myself. The inspectors evaluate.
Oh, I have to scroll so far. I have to scroll so far. Beach episode! Ah, this song plays in my nightmares. Whoa! Maybe we should just dance. It'll be fine. You'll have this on loop in your mind for a whole week. Amen, brother. Hey, what's good? Oh, you got a little something in there. You like CeeLo Green? You like CeeLo Green? Pass an earbud. Here you go, buddy. Wait, I thought I saw Doomy. I want to make sure. Am I just crazy? No, that's Doomy. Hello, Doomy. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I don't know if I should I pause the music? Should I stop playing? This is the full song. Yeah. Should I pause the music? What fortune that you dropped into this most productive of places. Why, me and friendo here go way back. Yes, pause the music for this? Okay, alright. If we if we see more water, we're gonna turn on CeeLo Green's Forget You again though. I'll bet you we have a lot of learnings we can share. I always say you have to get passionate about something. Me, I'm passionate about friendship. I want to be there for people as much as possible. It's like my buddy always here says. This game is, I don't know if it's this font, but it's driving me crazy. Teamwork is the soul of success. I think that's beautiful. Now, well, by golly, I've been struck by the most brilliant of ideas. You mind if I incentivized you with a little musical stylings of my own creation? Oh, buddy. My friendo does so enjoy a little show tune here and there. Oh, yeah? Sorry. Oh! Oh, this is an actual music number. Here's some motherfuckers. Yeah! Oh yeah. Sorry, I need a screenshot of that. imagine that they do. It's like the really early studies, like super early, where people were hypothesizing that babies don't feel pain just because they couldn't communicate it. I didn't hallucinate that. I'm like 95% sure people believe that babies couldn't feel pain. Oh, hell yeah, brother, shake that thing. That fucking parasite. We also can't drown. Dude, we're learning so many things about babies today. You knew this game was special the first time you experienced this musical number. I'm gonna need to go back and like fully immerse myself in it, because I've been mostly, oh my god, I've been mostly just been grooving to it. All living beings feel pain, even plants. I actually have an opinion on that. And you are, oh no, the dialogue's over. You're getting subjected to my opinion. So in terms of plants feeling pain, I'm a botanist. So I'm of the opinion that plants don't necessarily feel pain, but they do have the necessary receptors to react appropriately to it for survival purposes. So I don't think it's necessarily pain in a traditional sense, but I do think it's not exactly the same amount of pain that you or I feel, or something that closer to a mammal would feel. So that's I'm of the opinion that it's mostly a reactive type response in terms of plants, not necessarily a direct, like, screaming, agonizing pain response. They don't got one like we do. This is true. This is true. Plant phobic? Yes, I'm so plant phobic that I went into study it for 4 years, and now it's nothing but toilet paper. Imagine evolving as a stationary organism that can feel pain but can't defend itself. Makes no sense. Yeah, it just, pain as a stationary organism from an evolutionary perspective just seems so sadistic that plants feel pain. Just show them an episode of Anohana and see what happens. Okay. So I watched Anohana. I watched the first 5 episodes, and we watched the English dub, me and my brother, and I couldn't take it seriously because I kept imitating Menma's English actor. I kept, every time she spoke, I would go, "Jintan, it's me, Menma!" And it was so, I couldn't take Anohana seriously. I'm so sorry. Jintan, please, come home and play video games with me. It's me, your dead best friend. Sorry. Anyway, so I haven't finished Anohana. I still need to. So it's reactive as well within the forest, where it's a larger trees, provides additional water to younger plants during a forest fire. I would say yes. I would say yes, just because there are some plants that are outside of my realm of knowledge, but I do think a majority of organisms, in the event that they cannot survive, it is reactionary to a certain extent to ensure that their offspring survive. So that type of relationship between a bigger plant and a younger plant, I'm not exactly familiar with that type of relationship, but that at the same time also doesn't surprise me. I do think that's very interesting though. Like, there are cases and studies of plants communicating through various means, particularly is it Mysol fungal networks underground, like that's a lot of fun. I'm a little bit familiar with that type of reactionary communication between plants, but beyond that, I'm not super familiar. Mycelium, yeah. It's in the same way that when grass gets chewed, it makes that smell to warn other grass that they are being grazed upon, which is it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting because it's more of a reactionary response to warn the other grass around for survival purposes. Does it do anything? No, that sheep is still going to eat the fucking grass, but it is very interesting. It makes sense if the trait of that happening led to more plants being spread. It's more likely to have been passed down. You love chewing your rhizopus. Amen, brother. Show me that rhizopussy. I'm sorry. Gotcha. Thank you for the insight. And at the end of the day, it's not a specialization of mine. So if you have any questions or any thoughts about anything that I said, I would love to hear it. The only thing is that I don't have a lot of research backed up with me right now. So it's also not a field of specialization that I was mostly in an agricultural sector of on stream for free. Yes, I was mostly in agricultural studies, so like it is a little bit within my realm of knowledge. But if you want to contest anything that I've said, please feel free. I love talking about this shit. That being said, we are still discovering how fish are made. We are still discovering how. You love the fact that they have a James Bond movie, Octopussy? Octopussy and Rhizopussy should shake hands. I showed you my Rhizo, please respond.
Please, baby, please.
What is it? Isn't it something like... Oh gosh. Is it 80%? I think it's higher than 80%. I think it's closer to 95% of modern plants are reliant. Why are there so many fish? Plants need fungus. Fungus good. Fungus yes. A majority of plants rely on, I cannot go into the tub. I want to go into the tub. I cannot go into the tub. You heard it was mandatory to drink slurry when doing this agricultural studies. Can you confirm this? Wait, what do you mean by slurry? If that's oh. Why do you deserve it? I don't know. Will you be able to live with it? Try and try and try and try and try again. Those double action hinges have always been there. Just for you, right? He'll come back. Everyone does. Weak. Or you'll go looking, one way or another, right? Weak. Yeah, speaking of plants, they kind of look like little boobies. All this talk of rhizopussies got me thinking foul. Lotus seed pods or little titty seed pods. They go. Pico, what boobies are you saying? Well, am I gonna have to go back and show you? Am I gonna have to go back and show you? Wait, actually, no, maybe it's a really bad idea. But like, it looks like they look like nipples. They look like little nipples. That's not what they are. This game is so dramatic and I'm not taking it seriously. Nipple. Oh. That's a fish. Hello. Does anybody know what fish we are? More like a sardine? Are we a sardine? It is time. Choose. Finally on break and you can hear now? Oh, did you miss? Oh, that means you missed. You haven't heard any of the CeeLo Green songs here. Well, let's play some. Should we go up or down? I'm gonna make a poll. Up, down. Vote! You can use your matcha. Spend your matcha. Vote for your fish team. Sprout goes up, you say up? Hell yeah, brother. Also, Jordan, hi, welcome in. And wait, Jensen Van Dorn. I'm sorry, I didn't see you pop in. If you're still here, hello. Oh, Pico 5.0 is gonna have some really good shoulder wiggles. Whoa! Oh my god! Up 1 by 1! Oh my gosh, Jenna! Oh no, this is very not serious right now. Hold on, I'm turning off the music. Jenna! Welcome in! First and foremost, if you need to ride and run, please feel free. Today we are playing How Fish is Made. If you don't know who I am, my name is Pico. I'm a silly green rabbit on the internet, and that's about the extent of it. I'm sharing the trauma of how CeeLo Green's Forget You has traumatized me throughout my entire childhood. Yeah, how are you? How are you? How's your stream? We're in the middle of deciding whether or not we want to go up or down. And we had a poll for it, and it won by 1. That song is a banger. Yeah, here I'll go ahead and play. So, the long story short of it is that my brother as a kid was a composer. You know, when he was very young, when he was a teenager, he used to write music, and he used to have me listen to it, and it would just slowly turn into CeeLo Green's Forget You, and it was the source of my insanity as a child. And I explained that to the lovely members of my chat earlier, and we were just talking about it because he started to do it again. So then he made a CeeLo Green beach theme song, so I've been playing it on and off throughout stream. How are you liking How Fish is Made? Have I played Mouthwashing? I have, and I have been enjoying it, but I do feel like I'm not taking it as seriously as I should. I do feel like CeeLo Green is taking away a little bit of the intensity of it. I say you're driving around town with the girl I love, and I like, fuck you. Wait, how does it go? I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough, and I'm like, fuck you. If I was rich, I'm just gonna play it. It's so fun to sing along to in a full car. I would probably seize up and start foaming at the mouth. Because this song has haunted me throughout my childhood. Sleeper agent activated when hearing it. Yeah, I was rigging last night, and I immediately I was rigging at like 5 a.m, and I immediately like locked up because Spotify shuffled on CeeLo Green's Forget You, and I just like I lost all focus. I think I actually had to stop because I was so deeply anyway, so that's the long story short of it. We're making a very important decision. We're about to go. Oh wait. Oh no, up one. We had 13 votes for up and 12 votes for down. So we're choosing. I'm turning off CeeLo Green. I'm sorry. Time Time to go up.
Come back.
I see. Do you understand yet?
And
This choice that has been given to a worthless critter like you,
come back.
that is the gift, not the outcome.
Green does.
Did the uncertainty scare you? No, not really.
What?
Or does it scare you more to know that there is no choice for you at all? It scares me more to know that CeeLo Green, Forget You, could start playing at any moment. Then all of this would have been for nothing.
Double.
But wouldn't it feel better? Don't flatter yourself.
He does.
I'll tell you a secret.
Action quickly.
You've already made your choice.
We come back.
This is not about making a decision.
What do you
This is a test of conviction.
need?
Have you strayed from your path? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that we were always going with up.
Action your right. We decide.
Have you been honest and true to your truth, even to others? Well, no, I did tell that one guy that we weren't going to go up.
We does. We can.
Did you believe me just now? I did, because I'm very gullible. I'm just a fish in an imposing room. Good enough, right? I wouldn't eat any of those. They taste awful. Any of what? Hi, very gullible. That's my name. Don't wear it out. And that's exactly why I fall for all of my brother's shenanigans. When I was getting my new car, when I was in the process of buying my new car, because my old one exploded, nipples, yeah. I think I referred to myself as a car salesman's wet dream, and I still stand by that. I very, very, very much still stand by that. I'm very gullible. The thing is, if somebody tells me something, it's like, why would you lie? Why would you lie to me? I think I'm too autistic. Ooh, you're a big one. Hello. Guilty. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your time in. Hello, hello. This is really it, huh? I'll level with you. Ain't real sure I can do this. Did you run into that smart talking fella earlier? He did seem to know what he was talking about. Here I've been thinking I'm the biggest thing in the water. Look at me now. A big old boy shivering like a scamp out in the blue. Ha! Anyways, I thought keeping track of how many fish went in either direction could help. Not sure it did at all, let me tell ya. VTuber enjoyer, hello, welcome in. Reckon you want to hear about how many have gone in each way? Yeah. You sure? Might be best just to follow your gut at this point. No, I want to know. Alrighty. By my count, 199 fish have gone up and 474 have gone down. I want to go up still. Car salesmen lie to you because they want your money. I lie because it's funny. We are not the same. See, at least it's funny. Car salesmen are not funny. I love spreading misinformation on the internet. I'm so autistic. Like, if I make a joke and I'm saying something that I don't believe, I'll quickly backtrack. Like, especially, I'll very quickly backtrack. Like, oh, no, I didn't mean that. Wait, which color was up? Was up red? I think up was red. Cup Noople! Hi, welcome in! Oh my gosh, you're such a cutie. I'm like 95% sure I know who you are. It is you! I'm following you. You're such a cutie. Up is red, it's written on the floor. Oh. That it is! Hi, welcome in. Nooble makes really cute art. I've seen it. It's adorable. Okay, we're going up. It's time. You're joining the war of misinformation on the side of misinformation. Ooh. You know, I always hated hearing, don't worry. A lot of people are going through the same thing. You're not alone. I always hated that too. There's this selfish barbed wire inside my chest that coils up at that. No, my pain is more tragic, grander, deeper. If only you knew. That's not true, of course. I hate talking about it. Because I hate people who talk about it. And that's not very nice. That's not okay. That's not how you can be about all this. It's not romantic, but at least it's true. Don't worry, a lot of people are going through the same thing. And that's what makes it the best USP yet. Thanks for playing. Huh? Your growing mass is a grand leaking open wound. All thoughts wail simultaneously. The merged knowing of insignificant brains. Complete worldly knowledge curls in on itself in a snarled amalgamation. The weight of information collapses in on itself, vast but useless. This putrid mass rots from within, mauls, dies, impregnates itself to birth more fat, more muscle, more tissue. Nothing you can be accomplished, for consensus cannot be reached. As one, you are a swelling god of no purpose, no direction, no self. Is that because I went up? Expansion? Wait, what? Where'd it go? Wait, what? What, huh? Wait, there's more. Hold on. How long is the expansion? Domain expansion sardine factory. Hello, love. Welcome in. Hi. Oh. There's a change in my pocket. Katamari! Na 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 na. Na na no 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 no. I love Katamari. My brother bought me the new game for my birthday fairly recently, and I'm very, very, very happy about that. I still haven't really sat down to play it. Oh, I can't pick up him. Hello. Look at me! Look at you! We've done it! We're special. Bigger. Shinier. And it can only get better. Your eyes will be my mouth. Your tongue will be my fins. More is more is more is more. Devour your smallness. Fill the void. Consume? Are we consuming? Katamari but CeeLo Green? You're overusing the joke. I fear that Katamari that turns into CeeLo Green would break me mentally. It would ruin my spirit. Consume? Consume. Consume! Oh, I can't. Leave. Wait! Don't leave me! Okay, we'll consume more. We have to consume more. You need somebody's tongue to be your limbs? Oh, it's like that one fish that had the parasite tongue. Would that mean his tongue was technically like a body of sorts? Every time you look, you get more confused. Why are we a blob? I don't know. That is such a good question. It looks like we're covered in expanding foam. If you've seen it. I made a IKEA terrarium a little while ago when I was in college. I still have it, but everything in it passed away, unfortunately, because... or there wasn't any organisms in it. It was just plants. But I had an IKEA terrarium that I made. And I filled it with expanding foam so that I could pin moss into it and fertilizer and stuff. So that's what this looks like. It looks like expanding foam. Woo! You want to make a terrarium after the holidays? What kind? How big do you want to make it? It's a lot of fun. I want to make some smaller scale ones because I feel like the big cabinet that I made, it was like a $200 cabinet that I ended up like covering in like sealant and stuff. Fill the void. Consume. We cannot consume yet. You want to make a smaller one as a first try. What are you gonna put in it? Let me know. Let me know if you need any like recommendations, or like if you want any thoughts like for what you want to put in it or anything like that. Or if you just want to tell me what you're gonna put in it, I would love to hear. I love hearing what you guys get up to. I live vicariously through some of you. You still don't know, but you'll ask me 100%. I would love to chat about, I believe they're called vivariums. Is it vivariums? I think a terrarium is just plants. Is a vivarium land and water? I cannot remember. I should put Pico in it. Vivariums are sick. Oh gosh, should I see if I have a picture of my old one? Guys, hold on. I think I have... Hold on, I have to close live 2D so I can show you guys my old vivarium. I had so many plants when I was in university, and I'm really sad that I couldn't like take care of them when I moved out. It was really, really sad. A second. When I move out, I definitely want to start my collection back up because it was my pride and joy, you know, and I was really sad when I had to give it up. I grew so many of them, from little teeny tiny babies too. Okay, I have a picture of my vivarium. Or it's not a vivarium, it's just a terrarium, but it feels cooler to call it a vivarium. Okay, let me send it to myself. I'm gonna put it in... you know what? Actually, maybe I shouldn't do that. Let me send it on, and then I'll show you guys a picture of my old collection too. Your free toad is literally like a free roam toad in your backyard. That's really cute though. Let me see. Sorry about this. Sorry, it's just taking a second. Let me put that in my notes. And then I have a picture of my collection when it was at about half of its size. I had double this at the end, but when I moved out, I was so sad that I had to give it up. I really want to show you guys. I think in there. I don't think there's anything in it that that'll dox me, but let me show you guys. We can listen to CeeLo Green's Forget You while I get it. I probably should have put it on sooner, huh? No! Oh no, I'm sorry. Here, hold on. Hold on. Let me save this. It was just in my brother's and my DMs. So like when I swapped out of the DMs, it sorry, hold on. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I'm sorry. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. There you go. Oh wait, I forgot that I'm not moving. Because I had my phone. There we go. Okay, so this was my vivarium. Or I guess it's just a terrarium, but this was my terrarium. It had a couple of carnivorous plants in it. I was super proud of it. It was genuinely my pride and joy. I still have it. I might need to reapply some sealant, but I had so much fun making it. I might need to like touch it up a little bit, but I could bring it back. Yeah, so I was really, really happy with this one. And then this was my collection. Sealant green blue, I swear to God. And then this was half of my collection when I was living in an apartment. This was about half. I had a lot more. But unfortunately, I lost a lot of my collection. I lost so much of my collection. But yeah. Someday I would love to get back into it. I used to get them when they were babies, and I used to trade them with other plant enthusiasts, so it was really easy just to take clippings. And I used to work in a greenhouse, So a lot of the times when I was in the aeroid section, they would just be like, do you want a piece? And I would just take a piece. So a lot of the plants that I have were just like from trading and things like that. There were a couple that I bought on Etsy and things like that, but anyway, sorry, those are my plants. I don't think I've shown anybody in years. I don't think I've shown anybody in fucking years, so it's weird. Hold on, sorry, I've missed messages. I apologize. Big plant mom, yeah. That is massive. I know, it's so cool. I miss it. I miss it. Someday, when I get my own apartment, I'm gonna make my collection big and huge again, and I'll show you guys, okay? I showed you my plants, please respond. It sounds like a nice job. It was fun. I mentioned it a little bit earlier on the stream, but I'm a botanist. Mostly in agricultural sector, but I've done some things with tropical plants as well. I'd like to get back into it, but right now the job market sucks. So such is life. I'll get there one of these days. Anyway, shall we continue the game? Let's continue the game. I'm sorry. We're playing Katamari. Wait, did it work? Okay. I was about to say, I think that the fifth broke. Can we get a such is life counter? Such is life. I do say that a lot. I didn't realize I could go down. Huh? The pursuit of knowledge never ends. True! I love talking about things that I'm not 100% familiar with other people. The one exception to that is politics. I don't want to, no. But like, especially in terms of sciences and like other things that I'm unfamiliar with, I love hearing other people's perspectives. All you know is that agriculture is that beans are good for the soil and citrus fruits are bad for the soil. That's what your grandfather says. So, in terms of citrus fruits, I'm not sure. But what I can say is that I'm not sure about the specific type of beans, but I do think that there is some truth to that, in that different plants suck up different nutrients, and that in order to keep fields balanced and soil balanced with a certain amount of nutrients, they frequently cycle out what grows in the field year after year after year. So beans might be good for a certain type of nutrients, and then maybe next year you'll plant clovers to replenish or something like that. So I do crop rotation. Yeah. So in simpler terms, I'm not sure about citrus though. That one I'm not sure about. I imagine that there's some truth to it as well, but I'm not 100% sure. Pico Radio, where she invites random chatters to come talk about their random specialties. I would love to. Genuinely. The citrusy. You think you misunderstood what he said a little bit. But I do feel like there's some truth. It is so dark. Oh. Based on the fertilizer that they use. Yeah, and nobody wants dead soil. Nobody wants dead soil. Nitrogen cycle goes crazy. That it does, my friend. That it fucking does. Ooh, yummy. There was something I was gonna mention and then I got distracted. Ooh. Ooh. It's easy to get on this boat when you have to. You say to yourself, this is just temporary. I know that guy. Just until I get what I need. Got bigger things planned. Then suddenly you're 1 year in, 5 years, 10. First I couldn't stand the constant noise. Now I can't sleep without it. A lot of things can't follow you out here. But it also means the outside world moves on without you. Won't even notice until it's too late. Easy to get on, hard to leave. Consume! Okay, or not yet. Okay. That's cool. Oh! Is that John Mouthwash? Dude, I think it was. Welcome in, you. Hi. Is botany what I went to uni for? It is. I went for agricultural sciences, but then I got into botanical sciences as a more broad, more general, broad spectrum. I thought that I would have, not to get super depressing, but I thought, uh-oh. Goodbye. This is exactly what happens when you don't chew 5 gum. So I thought I'd have more luck with the job market because I'm in California, and California is very heavy agriculturally. But unfortunately, it's just, it hasn't been very sustainable for the job market. It's been very, very bad. Like, there are jobs, but nobody wants to hire people fresh out of university, even with experience. You know, like, I've worked in several different laboratories and greenhouses and things like that, and I have a lot of experience. But unfortunately, the state of the job market, I heard that anywhere between 60 and 75% of students that graduated in the last year have not found a job in their studies, which is awesome. Botany feels very fitting for me. I love plants. I love plants, genuinely, to the ends of the earth. I love plants. It is my special interest. I would love to do it professionally, but in the meantime, we'll work retail and we'll keep trying. We'll keep on keeping on, you know? We'll get there, I think. Have I played the base game of how fish is made? Yes, we have. We have already. You thought you could be a linguist, a programmer, or a winemaker. Winemaker is fun. I did a little bit of winemaking. Like, when I went for agricultural sciences, it really was like a little bit of everything, you know? See, okay? Like, earlier when somebody was like, I think it was Wed that said it, that people should just come on and tell me about their special interests and I just sit there and listen intently. I would love that. I want to hear more. I wish to hear more. I wish to understand more of people's favorite things and their interests. I genuinely, I live vicariously through some of you. Have you played Walking Fish 2? It has the same vibe as this. I have not. Bunny yearns for knowledge. Yes. Psychology is another really big special interest of mine. But I don't know anything about it, like, professionally. But I do really, really enjoy it casually. Oh my gosh. Yokozu, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Oh! Thank you for the follow, though. You really want to study STEM, but you heard they don't like bachelor students. That's where I'm at. I'm currently in the boat of trying to see if I can apply for my master's. But I'm not even really sure if it's a good idea right now, not to get political, but like with the current administration, the current American administration, it's just not super great. So like, I'm really not sure. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna keep on applying, and I have a nice, comfy little retail job in the meantime. So I should be okay. Oh! I just realized where I'm supposed to go. Can you tell? So I have a nice little minimum wage job to keep myself busy while I'm applying. And hopefully I'm not there for like 75 bajillion years. Wait, am I not fat enough? Can I not fit? But there's a Dude, maybe I go in the squelch hole. No! Okay, so the ball is really hard to control. I need to like focus. I need to focus while I roll the ball. Hold on. Pico was playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2 = fit all this time. So fucking true. Sick tricks, thank you. I definitely did all of that on purpose. I absolutely did all of that on purpose. Okay, there we go. Let's go in the squelch hole. Hardy! Sorry, I got a little bit sidetracked because I was like talking about random things. And then I tried to get back on track and then I realized I was lost. Oh! Has anyone played a game called iNinja? No, I don't think so. You're retired, so you'll drop a hint since you were in management. in all levels except CEO. If it's a senior position, years do not matter if you've worked on the following projects you've worked on. This includes both academically and personal projects. If you're in the coding fields, make sure to upload projects onto GitHub and specify as author of X projects on your resumes. It highlights more than some random with 10 years of experience in X company. So I've co-written a few scientific papers. So I do try to include those on what are they called, CVs and things like that. I think it's just really rough out here right now. My partner is a computer science major, so he's a little bit more into the coding, the realm of... Ugh. You enjoying that, buddy? You love when the green rabbit yaps. I'm glad you do. I have a feeling that your advice will likely be more better for my partner as opposed to me or even this fellow. Hello, Arata. Welcome in. Hi, Arata-han. Hi. Part of your job is hiring math tutors and you don't care what's on your resume if you can't do math. That's true! As an ex-CEO, it's super important to wipe until you see blood on the toilet paper, so keep this in mind when looking for work. Thank you. This is very true. Frankly, I stop wiping when the crayon stops looking brown and more red. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. All right. Hey, don't you touch nothing. This is mine. Find your own. I'm having such a great time. Goody. Who knew such a thing existed? Who knew how good it could be? Shiny. I got the shiny on the inside. Nothing can compare. Whoa. Come with you. I don't need you to get big. Look at me, the biggest. Ooh, senpai, big daddy boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You ain't got the shiny like I do. You don't understand. Ha! You'll all just have to pretend. Whoa. Munch. This is happiness. All mine. Consume! Okay. Flimagrim, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you guys enjoy your time in. Skedaddle! Don't tell no one about this place. Give me your fucking cake. Wait. Guys, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. Happiness, but without the ha. Penis. Guys, I'm so full of happiness. But then the change in my pocket wasn't enough. Ooh. This is Katamari, but with fish. I feel like maybe we should just play Katamari at this point. Oh wait, there's the squelch hole. Oh fuck. Eco streams fill you with happiness. I'm glad that you guys enjoy your time here. I really enjoy talking with you guys. That's part of like why I don't do as many collabs. Because I just like talking with you guys. I don't know. You're so full of happiness minus the penis. Amen, brother. Vice versa for me. I'm so full of penis. Sorry, I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, wait, this is the cake room. This is the cake room. We cannot eat him. Pico streams fill you with Dude, me too! You don't hate collab streams, but they can overwhelm you sometimes. I think it really depends on the collab stream. Like, I really like Hololive collab streams. Like, I feel like they are a good balance of, like, content and talents interacting with each other. But in terms of my own personal, like, content, I definitely prefer just doing one-on-one and talking with you guys. Okay, so that's the glore pole. I can't fucking see anything. And I can't go down this way. Is there like... Maybe I should... Oh wait, that looks like something. Okay, that's not something. You're exiting the Pico stream pregnant? I hope you have good luck with your cod, baby. Yes, good luck with your fish. With your fish covered in expanding foam. Okay, wait. Maybe there was another exit on the in the cake room? Because I'm not seeing anything around here. Yeah, I'm gonna check the cake room again. Okay, let's check the cake room. From what you see, smaller streamers communities tend to not enjoy collabs as much. Corpo VTubers are the opposite. I feel like... Well, I mean, there are some smaller streamers that I really enjoy, like, leaving their collabs on in the background. I think for my own personal style of content creation, I just like yapping. I like yapping with you guys. And I think I feel kind of guilty when I'm in a collab and, like, I can't really focus on you guys as much. You know? Like, I feel like a big part of the appeal is being able to talk to you guys. I don't see, like, a cake. I mean, there is cake. I don't see, like, a... Like, it just depends a lot on the streamer. I think collabs are fun a lot of the time. I just feel very shy about them because I feel like the direction of my content is mostly chat-based. You're glad that you like my community a lot? I love my community. I love you guys. I love talking to you guys. I always learn so much whenever we talk. You have returned with French toast? See, I learned that Oculus has French toast. I would have not known this otherwise. Chat-based, never chat cringe. True! Okay, wait. This is like fleshy. Collabs are fun to watch. Yeah, like there have been some collabs with like RV there yet. Okay, there's a hole there. There's a hole there and I need to get to the hole. I need to get to the square hole. Okay, wait. Maybe, can I go this way? Also, Flair, hello, welcome in. I think you've been here. I think I've seen you, but I don't think I said hi directly to you yet. What direction do we go in? Like, all yaps aside, it's so dark. My screen darkness is so fucking low. Is there a walkthrough? Because there's a certain point where it's like, I don't want to keep, like... I don't want to keep, like, roaming around in a big circle. Fish? Fish? Okay, see, that looks like... Can I get, like, air? Wait, oh, I wanted to get air in the other direction. Fuck! Also, not a fan of collabs because when there are too many voices in the background while you're doing stuff, it gives you a headache. I feel like that's also fair. It just boils down to, like, personal preference. I like them a lot of the time. I don't like doing them. I'm also very shy. So there's also that. There were those rails earlier, but they disappeared after I went to the cake. Yeah. And I remember that I fell through them. Maybe I should go back and talk to the fat fuck fish. Maybe he'll bring the rails back. I think the only option I have is to consume him. And I don't even know if I can do that. I can't have any of his cake either. Okay, I can't consume him. No consumption. Let's see. Maybe I should check like a walkthrough. Let's see. I'm gonna close my friends list. Guides. How to do bunny hop. People are fucking bunny hop in Fish is Made. None of this seems to be very useful. Can you consume the birthday fish? I tried, but I don't think I'm big enough for it. Yeah, trying to consume him. Maybe if I like mash it enough. No. Baby bumpers like bowling. Let's see. Let me just try to go back. You gotta hold it down. You have to hold it down? Oh, you're cooked, buddy. You're fucking cooked. Yay! We got fat fuck chudfish! But then some others thrive with collabs. You prefer some group YouTubers even when they're not collabing. What's happening? I don't know. Oh! Okay, well, I fell, so... The bumpers weren't there. This is so fucking sad. I tried to go without consuming him, but it just didn't happen, so we had to fucking eat the little chudfish. I didn't realize! Ooh. Oh, that looks painful. Oh, can I get you down? Leave. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, wait, it's stuck to me. Hello, curly mouth washing? Do you want to hear a joke? I love jokes. 3 men are in the hospital. The first man cries, I lost both my hands. They told me I'll never work again. The second man wails, I lost both my legs. They told me I'll never work again. The third man? He rejoices, I lost my hearing. They'll never be able to tell me I'm fired again. Good one, huh? Okay, I have a joke for you guys. This joke made me laugh so hard that I fucking pissed myself when I was like in the 1st grade. Do you want to hear it? It's a really good joke. Okay. Nobody said yes, so I'm gonna just automatically start telling you guys. So, yeah, okay, there you go. All right. Hell yeah, brother. All right. There are these 3 girls that are walking in an enchanted forest, right? Okay, so they're walking in the forest and they come across a magical slide of sorts. In front of the slide, there's a sign and it says something like, when you're on top of the slide, shout what you want to land in. Like, shout a drink and you will land in it. So the first girl goes up the slide and she climbs all the way up and she goes, apple juice! And so she goes down the slide and she lands in a pool of apple juice. Super fun, super awesome. The second girl climbs up the slide and she goes down and she shouts, oh, I don't know, what's another drink? Earl Grey tea! And such. She lands in a pool of Earl Grey tea. Very, very awesome, very sweet, very wholesome. So then the third girl climbs the slide, but she forgets the rules. So she climbs all the way up, and as she goes down, she goes, whee! Anyway, that's the joke. Anyway, that was a good one. I don't want to consume curly mouth washing. That joke made me laugh so hard. -2! That joke made me laugh so hard when I was a kid that I'm like 95% sure I wet myself from laughing so fucking hard. No! It was a good joke! Oh, curly mouth washing is gone. Curly mouth washing. Oh, the rails! She laughed until she threw up. Yeah. I used to throw up a lot. I still kind of do. Baby bumpers!
I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you! Okay, let's try that again. It's worth noting that this expansion came out before mouthwashing, so it's kind of like a teaser. That's really cool. Lock in. I'm locking in. Okay. Woo! Okay, we made it over finally. Oh my gosh. Oh, mouthwash! I wonder what this could be alluding to, fellas. Do you think it could be alluding to the hit game Mouthwashing that released exactly a year from now? No! Sticks my hand out. Don't! Watch out! Alright, let me get some of these delicious little nobules, these delicious little yummies. Perchancebly. Oh, fish soaked in mouthwashing? Imagine if they made a game around mouthwashing. That would be fucking crazy. I think this is the same bottle that they used in the mouthwashing game too. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the same model. Or not the same model, but the same texture. You know what I mean either way. Oh, the voices are getting louder. Oh. You really hope the dev makes another game soon. I do too. I really like the style. I want to go back. Oh, why'd I have to come here? We belonged in that other place. I want to go up or down. Wait, no, or was it left or right? No. No! I was stupid to think I could be different. Sure, it was scary, but now I'm all alone. Look at you. Take me back there. I can help. I can see perfectly clearly. Nothing can touch us if we're together. You're just like me. Take me with you. Do we take him? Let's take him. Come along, little mouth-washing fish. Oh, everything goes around and round again. Come on, little mouth-washing fish. New friend, yes! We do have a new friend. Okay. Let's go back through the square hole. Na 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 na. Oh! Curly mouthwashing! Fancy seeing you here. Into the meat grinder. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess we're not allowed into the meat grinder. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. This is where I just came from. That's the way of the cake. Maybe we should... Next comes Spike. Ah! You know, he joined because of me. What were the words I used? Right. It's a great opportunity. Easy money, just a trip or two. Someone else's words in my mouth. Hey, worked on me as well, right? Change hurts, but worse things fester for a long time. I told him as much. I tried, I really did. We're defined by our past, but not slaves to it. We said tomorrow will be different. Today would be the last day. Last one. The last one, and then another. And then another, and another, and another. Oh, we have to consume curly mouthwashing. Oh, that's kind of gross. This is really interesting dialogue after playing mouthwashing. You know, I didn't think that this was going to be a trailer for mouthwashing. Oh, I don't want to skip it. That is really cool.
Or the Dev Zombro. I don't know, but I want some. Whoops! I'm afraid you weren't supposed to see all that. So never mind it. Don't give it a thought. Not a one. Hey now, I've got something that'll really flap your fins, partner. Wishlist or play mouthwashing on Steam. It's available now. It'll be a swell time all around. Other games ain't worth your time. I know that if nothing else. I look out for you, my buddy, my pal. Same as always. Tell everyone. You see, not wishlisting or playing mouthwashing is a clear sign of weak character and demonstrates a lack of initiative to succeed. Alrighty now, don't let me get you without even a wish list. Not doing that would practically be a crime. See what I'm saying? I hate to see my friendo here get angry with you. Whew, boy, it does rile him up something fierce. Splendid. Knew I could count on you. Only good times ahead. I've already played mouthwashing, so we don't need to wish list it. Oh! Okay, well, we've been going for 3 hours. 3 hours and 25 minutes. I do think that this is a good time to stop. This is a good time to oh gosh, it keeps opening up mouthwashing. Shall we find somebody to raid? Shall we find somebody to raid? Let me let's see here. Let me turn off. Let me turn off raids for an hour. That way. Stop raids for an hour. Okay. Thank you for stream. I'm sorry. I would yap more if I could. Unfortunately, I do have some things to take care of today. Thank you for today. Thank you for coming. Good job with the long stream. Hope you get some rest after. Yeah, I've got a couple of things to take care of, but it should be all good. Early stream is great for your time zone. I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys could make it. Let's put on some CeeLo Green and let's find somebody to raid. Who's on right now? Dude, way ahead of you. Way a fucking ahead of you. All right, let's see. Well, there's not really a whole lot of people online right now. Let me see. Bodega Rat is on right now. I'm like scrolling to see if there's somebody that I know more personally, but I do know Bodega a little bit, so we could go pop in and say hi. Oh, Hempy is streaming. Maybe we should raid Hempy. Because, well, how long has Hempy been going? Hold on, let's check. I didn't even check how long Bodega's been going. Hempy's only been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes. She'll probably go for longer. Let's raid Hempy. Alright. So I have a Discord. This is my CeeLo Green fan Discord. I'm sorry, Kimbe, we're about to end. We're about to call it. I'm so sorry. Here's my CeeLo Green fan Discord. And then I have some socials if you'd like to follow me anywhere. And here is the raid message if you're subscribed. If you are not, here is the free raid message. And I kind of think that's it. I could you give this stream the CeeLo Green. Should I just let it play? Ugh, sorry. I feel bad ending it, but you know what? I think all good things must come to an end, unfortunately. Can this be the outro or intro from now on? Play us out. You got it, brother. All right, go get him. Go say hi to Hempy for me. see you guys next time. See you guys hopefully this weekend. I'll see you guys.